talk to you so I can be close to you. It's really simple if you look at it that way. Time that we get by with money we don't know. Pockets empty but ours are full anyway. Hey. Playing like children and love like orange. You were too good for me, but I wanted you anyway. I always loved you over my head, even when you lived alone to make your parents mad. Say goodbye to your old life, turn the page, follow my bed. I don't care if loving you over my head. You talk to me like breeze, running free, beautiful images everywhere. You take a picture of us kissing in cars, it makes my day 10 times better. Yeah, playing like children and love like orange. You were too good for me, but I wanted you anyway. I always loved you over my head, even when you lived alone to make your parents mad. Say goodbye to your old life, turn the page, follow my bed. I don't care if loving you over my head.
Punch me in the booth. You are one.
Yo, what is up, Twitch chat? How we doing? Hello, hi, welcome to another stream. Kitty Strider, thanks for the 4-month resub. I think I saw my boy Crispy in chat earlier. Yo, what's up? Welcome, Crispy. Yo, Jinx, thank you.
44 is a large number.
It is. It's almost 45. That's like wild. That is crazy that you've been around so long, Jinx. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for your support. You guys are amazing. Super, super awesome. We're just going to be hanging out, talking about whatever, but mainly about cryptids. We're going to be doing a cryptid hunt on Wikipedia today, which I thought would be fun because we did the SCP stream the other night, and that was like really, really fun for me. But now we can like read Wikipedia articles about like cryptids, specifically deep sea ones because they're my favorite and super creepy. And also it's like a low maintenance thing. I can keep my eye on chat and hang out with you guys and talk about whatever. But also, my internet's been, like, really shit today. I think it's just that high winds have been knocking it out or something, but it's been very weird. So if we drop frames or anything, I'm sorry about that. Not as large as 50. True. Yo, welcome everyone joining. You did an SCP stream? I'm sad. How'd I miss that? That's my jam. Crispy, you'll have to come back. We barely, like, scraped the surface. I think we covered, like, 3 SCPs from the SCP Foundation website, so you'll definitely have to come back for some future ones, but that'd be dope. Seraph, thank you so much, Seraph Angel, for the 8-month resub. We can definitely read about Mothman. I know he's a favorite. Not saying because I'm tired. Yeah, you definitely have, like, a more healthy sleep schedule now, I've noticed, Jinx, which is good. But get some good rest. Go take care of yourself. Enjoy your week, and we will definitely game Once I'm ready to get like back to like collab gaming and stuff, I definitely want to do like another stream with like you, Lav, Shira, a couple other people. Maybe get some like more Phasmo going or Minecraft or something. Figure something out together, you know? Astromega, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Congrats on becoming a silver EV badge. Thank you so much for sticking around so long. That's super neat. Brian is banned? Oh, because of my shirt. Yeah. Wearing Ethan's band mod shirt where the proceeds went towards the mods. So that was pretty cool. Thank you a lot for adding captions. I'm deaf. Are they working today? That's good. I'm very happy that we were able to implement those. Happy that those are helping you. Shiny Umbreon, what the hell? Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. It's really, really nice of you. Thank you. Captions are working. That's awesome. That is way too much. You've done way too much for the community recently. Thank you so much for those 5, though. To Milky X, Shy Girl, Blooming, Daisy, Kinkoa, and Sav SBB. If any of you are here, please make sure you're saying thank you for the gifted subs. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sub badges. Thank you so much for kicking off our hype train of the stream, which was not necessary at all. I don't even know what level we're at because we don't need to do those ever. Said I couldn't join, haha, but wanted to hop in to say, everyone, you are loved, you are valid, you are good enough, you are worth it. I love you and I'm proud of you. Kenzie, thank you so much for the kind words to the community. You guys are nothing but incredible to each other. What proceeds? What proceeds did you not? Has Ethan not paid anyone yet? What the hell? He tricked all of us. He tricked all of us into buying this and he never paid. I can't spread that rumor. I have no idea about the validity of that. I hope you guys have gotten your cut. I don't know how long I can stay because I can't move much today, which includes holding my head up and typing, so we'll see how long I last. Oh my god, Shira, I'm so sorry you're in that much discomfort or pain or whatever it is that you're going through, but I hope that you feel better. Completely understandable if you got to duck out. Level 4 hop train. Why? Why? We literally started streaming 7 minutes ago, and the first 3 minutes were the intro song. You guys don't need to do that. Rumor Mill, yeah, the #1 gossip channel on Twitch.tv right here. But yeah, it's one of those things where you guys got to duck out and stuff. I'm streaming a lot later than I said. What? It is too much though. Seriously, Shiny Umbra, thank you for the 1,000 bits. That's so many. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you, but absolutely way too much. Bro, these Brussels sprouts sound so good. I'm so excited right now. Yo, Brussels, like, very good. Very, very good. I know that's a divisive statement. I'm sorry. I have to make it, though. I have to stand up for my fellow Brussels lovers out there. Sorry I was late. How is everyone, and how are you, Brian? I'm good. You're not that late. You're like 8 minutes ago is when I started streaming. Spelling the T on Girbeagly.com. Yo, thank you so much, Sky, for the 35 freaking months. I cannot believe that you're only 1 month away from the rainbow badge. That's super nice of you for being here. Thank you so much. Again, I put out a tweet on my alt saying that I was going to go live like 2 hours ago, and I'm so sorry that I just got sidelined by like a bunch of stuff going on. Was putting away some cards, trying to clean up the office a little on my side of it, and I had to do like some chores around the house that I had neglected for a few days. Meredith, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Brussels sprouts with bacon and onions. Oh yeah, and like a little bit of balsamic glaze. That's like the perfect Brussels sprout right there. That's so good. It's all good. Pain has been pretty bad lately, but we're looking into some pain clinics that aren't entirely states away and specialize in my stuff, so hopefully we'll find some options soon. I hope so for your sake, Shira. I know how much you've been dealing with that and struggling with all of that. Hope that you're able to find some relief very soon. But as far as this stream goes, sorry that I'm starting a little bit later than I said I was going to. Hopefully it's like a nice chill stream for people. We can enter the new week together with some good vibes and everything. But yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to try to stream more frequently. It's just, it's still kind of a feeling it out kind of thing. There's still a lot going on behind the scenes for Morgan and I, so we're just like trying to get back on our feet, trying to get back to a regular routine. You guys have been amazing for being understanding in that. Shiny Umbreon, I don't know why you gave me 5 more subs when you've already done so much this stream. Thank you so much. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted. You've seriously done so much. You're grounded. As I've told other people before, you're grounded. Thank you so much, though. That's really nice. We've maxed out at level 5. We don't need to do any more the rest of the stream. That's so nice of you. Thank you for the 5 to Softy A. Hi, I am your brain cells. Ash5913, Squig, and Schweeb the Dweeb. If any of you are here in chat, please make sure you're saying thank you to Shiny. Thank you so much for that. And Ash Omega, thanks for gifting a sub to Amy Maria. That's so nice of you. Amy, if you're here, please say thank you for that. And also, Meredith, thanks for another 100 bits. You guys do way too much. Nat, thank you so much for the freaking 45 months. The 5 whole babies worth of subs. Thank you very, very much for sticking around so long. You guys are incredible. Way too nice. Yeah, I mean, we're here now at least. We're here now, even though I'm starting a little bit later than I wanted to. Get to hang out with everybody, hopefully share some good start of the week, chill energy.
Am I still grounded if the package is showing up?
Wait, really? What the hell? And you just gave me $5 of bits. Why would you do that? Thank you very, very much. You've done way too much. You've done so much for me, this community. Like, thank you very, very much. That's really nice of you, but absolutely not necessary. I just want to do, like, chill hangout sesh with you guys while I'm doing something fun that I'm interested in. Again, just doing some out loud reading of Wikipedia pages, like the bottom of the barrel Twitch content that you could possibly do, because it's what I want to do and it's what I feel like up to right now. Thank you, though. Thank you very much. I will have to check the P.O. Box tomorrow then. Hi, Brian. How are you today? Melanie, I'm doing all right. A little bit tired today. I don't know. I just like woke up exhausted for some reason. But overall, not too bad. I did like some chores around the house and got to exercise today, which was really nice. Because it's been like a few days. I've been sort of like down in the dumps. So today was like a nice turnaround, getting back on my feet, put away some stuff in the office, etc. So, Shiny Umbra, thank you so much for the big bits. Again, seriously though, you do so much. Thank you very, very much. Hello, groovy people of the internet. Hello to you as well, Superficial Sloth. Nice to see you here. Hopefully we can all have a start of a good week. Your hair looks amazing, Brett. Thank you, Unis Gang. I really appreciate that. It's gotten very, very long, but I've been mainly wearing it in a ponytail. Today I just decided to wear it down, because why not, you know? Also, Morgan's normally the one who helps me, like I'm getting better at putting my own hair into a ponytail, but I'm not used to it yet.
Okay, I swear I'm done now.
Oh my god, I hope so. Shiny Umbra, that is so much. Thank you very much for the 1,150 bits. That is a lot, though. That is like a ton. Thank you guys for a level 5 hype train. I don't know what I did to deserve that much, but thank you very, very much. I literally put up a tweet earlier on my alt that was like, yo, stop giving me money because I'm going to buy stuff. Like, I just bought a rice cooker. I have no reason for it, except that I want an easier way to cook rice. You guys should not give me money. I'm irresponsible. Idris Atardis, thank you for the 100 bits. Very, very, very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for the support. Rice cooker is a good investment. It is a good investment, but it's also, like, unnecessary. It's not like I don't own, like, you know, a stove and a pot. Like, I can still make rice, like, on the stove if I want. I don't need the rice cooker. It's very nice, but don't give me your money. I'll buy stuff like that that's completely, like, extraneous in every way, shape, and form. There's a perfectly valid reason to buy a rice cooker. Well, sure, it's a convenience, but it's like, again, I look at, like, purchases as, like, what's necessary, and I'm, like, a little bit utilitarian in that sense. Like, Morgan's someone who likes to get, like, things that are a little bit more convenient, that, like, save time and help with, like, you know, standard of living and whatever, and that's valid as well. But I come from, like, a slightly different school of thought where I'm like, well, it's inconvenient to do it this way, but it works, so I'm gonna keep doing it this way. And part of that is just from, like, not having money for a very large part of my life. But I know that, like, sometimes I take it to the extreme and I'm working on that, but, like, I'm a pretty frugal person, and I'm learning to, like, let up a little bit, for, like, stuff that's not just, like, business purchases and things like that. Gold-plated rice cooker. It's 24 karat gold. It's got, like, gem rhinestones on it. Yeah, it's pretty blinged out. It's amazing. It was like a $16 rice cooker from, like, the grocery store. We were out, like, shopping for groceries, and I saw it on the shelf, and I was like, whoa, that's only $16. And Morgan was like, we should get it. And I was like, okay, whatever. And we got it. want an air fryer so bad. Now that's something that I'm like kind of considering springing for, because every single person I know who has an air fryer is like, this shit is dope, dude. Like I love the idea of an air fryer. They're like so quick and fast, and you don't have to add like extra sauces or oils or anything, and it just cooks whatever. It's like healthier allegedly. I don't know. Kind of excited to try to get one at some point. Pancake in the rice cooker, that'd be interesting. Wait, you can make pancakes in a rice cooker? For real? What? That's cool. I mean, I'd give that a try. I haven't like actually taken it out of the box yet. I have to like look up recipes besides just cooking rice. We literally bought it to just steam vegetables and cook rice though. Should get an air fryer and throw your enemies into it. I mean, that's not a bad thought. I feel like that'd be a pretty efficient, well, actually it probably wouldn't be that efficient of a way to get rid of them, but like maybe, you know, I'll put it in the back shelf thoughts bin. Yo, what's up, McCory? Welcome to the stream. You can reheat your restaurant french fries in one and they taste the same. Yeah, so everyone tells me, like, if you do leftovers in an air fryer, it's, like, way better than, like, trying to microwave or put them in the oven or cook them again on the stove or whatever, and it doesn't, like, dry them out and make them all weird and shit. I was about to be like, how do you feel guilty for spending $16 on a rice cooker? Then I realized I did the same thing yesterday, but with food shopping. I mean, from a completely real point of view here, like, anyone who's ever lived through, like, not having a shit ton of money before, like, there was a period of time where Morgan and I, like, were counting our, like, change to see if we had enough money to get by each week. That's scarring. That's something that, like, sticks with you for a while, like, where you're like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to, like, buy, like, anything but, like, a couple canned goods this week. So it's, like, something that, like, it sticks with you for a very long time. That was years and years ago. Like, we have not lived that way for a long time. We live very frugally and we buy, like, mainly essentials and things like that. But, like, we've learned to loosen up and, like, buy some creature comforts or things that, like, we're invested in or like, that we like. But, like, it does stick with you for, like, quite some time. It really does. So I think that's part of, like, the mentality I have to break of, like, I'm not, like so far below, like, the poverty line anymore. Like, I'm allowed to, like, buy that, like, frozen dinner I want, or I can buy that, like, pizza or whatever. But it is really, like, something that really kind of scars your brain, and it makes things, like, kind of hard to reconcile when I'm like, oh yeah, I just spent, like, $15 for, like, no reason. I just bought this because it might be more convenient than, like, the thing that I have. So yeah. When you need to scrape by on the I need to survive budget, spending money on need but not urgent feels like a waste because you don't have any of the former later and regrets kicking. Right. Oh my god. Why? I thought you said you were done.
Towards an air fryer. I have spoken.
I'm not going to buy an air fryer anytime soon though. That's the thing. I still have to, like, pay my taxes. Like, most of my money that's in my bank account right now is going towards my taxes because anyone who's never worked as a self-employed person, if you're not putting away like 40% of your money for taxes, then you're not going to be able to pay off your taxes. So there's like a shit ton that's like tucked away specific. I'm not buying like a $200 air fryer right now. Thank you very much though. I really appreciate that. I really do. But you're done. You have to be done. But I have spoken. Well, I mean, I can't argue with that, right? Anyway, chat. Enough about me. Enough about my weird freaking complex about spending money on air fryers. Don't overpay again. Oh my god, yeah. For those who don't know, last year's taxes, I accidentally overpaid, and I got this letter in the mail from the IRS, and I like shit my pants when I got it. I was like, oh no, I did my taxes wrong. Here we go. They think that I'm committing tax fraud. They think that I'm like dodging taxes or something. Like I'm embezzling money or something, and it was a letter with a check in it for like a lot of money, and they were like, hey, it basically like boiled down to like, hey, you're real stupid and you overpaid like a massive amount on your taxes. Here's like the kick, like here's what you overpaid, dummy. And it was like, whoa, cool, like neat, but. In that moment, anytime you get, like, even a general notice that goes out to everyone from, like, the IRS, like, in that IRS official, like, envelope, it is, like, your heart drops into your asshole. Like, it is so scary for that brief moment where you're just like, oh, my God, like, what are they going to, like, pick apart about like how I like wrote my name or something and like put me in jail now. The IRS will never find me. There's no trace of you online or anything, Lav. Anyway, chat, before I ramble about this too much and we don't get around to what I had planned for tonight, please hit me with some good news. If you guys got good news, it can be big or small. It can be as small as, hey, I haven't been feeling motivated recently, but I got out of bed today, you know, made myself some food, made my bed, whatever. Or it can be something big. You got a promotion at work, you aced a test, whatever it might be. Go ahead and share it with chat as long as it's something we all can enjoy that's going to be comfortable for all of us to hear. Feel free to hit us up here in chat. I'd love to read through as many of them as I can. Obviously, I'm not able to read all of them, but that's what you guys here watching are for, to lift each other up, validate each other's good news, celebrate it, etc. I got a little bit of tax money back, and I've been going through it, so I treated myself to Indian food. Nice! Morgan and I literally just got Indian food last night. It's very good. Good news, I got a raise and a bonus at work this week. Yo, Nat, well-deserved. That's kick-ass. Very, very cool. Good news, editing is horrible. I mean, that's not good news. That's just the truth of life, is like editing fucking sucks. Like, it's really fun. And you like, especially when you like edit something in After Effects or in Premiere and it like turns out really well and it's like actually really funny. Like, it's great. But like also it is so time consuming and soul sucking, and Adobe products are not the easiest things to use and they break all the fucking time. God, editing is like a nightmare sometimes. Good news, I'm meeting with my potential master supervisor on Wednesday and I'm so scared and excited. Yo, you're gonna kick ass, Sarah. It's gonna be great. Good news, I declared my major yesterday. Tiara, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. Congrats. I've been in hospital for a week and a half, but I got out the other day and I'm recovering. I'm gonna be okay, but that shit's always annoying. Yeah, but at least you got looked at and you were able to, you know, get your health checked out. That's really good to hear that you're out of that angsty. That's really, really good to hear that you're on the road to recovery, essentially. Good news, had a shitty day, but I got up and made some edits today. I made one of you and Morgan. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I don't know if you like tagged me anywhere with it, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Good news, I made it through my first week back at work after over 6 months on disability. I'm so happy to be back in the classroom with my tiny students, 2 years old. Oh my God, little babies. That's really cool. I'm glad to hear that you're back to work and everything, and it's something that like is fulfilling and makes you happy. That's really great. Only good news I've got for today. New Stray Kids song came out and I really like it. I've only heard like 2 Stray Kids songs. One of them is the anime opening of Tower of God, which kind of slaps. But outside of that, they're like a little young for me, I think, because I'm obviously like old K-pop boomer, like old Korean guy. But I can see why they're appealing for some people. They got that sound. Good news, I'm going to see my friend for the first time in a year tomorrow. Yo, Ghostin, have a great time. That's great. I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe time together. Good news, I finally got a new setup in my room. I've decided that this is the setup I want when I finally redesign my room. I've been really stressing since I basically have no space. But this setup really gives a lot more space. That's great to hear, Cassie. That's wonderful. Sometimes just like rearranging our environments, putting stuff away, or you know, making it more efficient, or whatever it might be, is something that just like sort of changes your whole mindset, puts you in a happier sort of like a happier like brainwave, you know. Good news, I got out of bed today and actually took care of myself. Hey, I'm proud of you. That is the first step to, you know, becoming productive again, or just, you know, figuring yourself out, whatever it might be. Just getting up and about, doing the thing. Like, that takes strength. That takes motivation and strength. It's so wonderful to hear that you're back on the path to just figuring out, like, a routine and whatnot. But that you're also giving yourself, like, enough time to rest up, I hope. Movie theaters are opening tomorrow in my town. Just a little thing that makes me smile, although I probably won't go. Yeah, I don't like that movie theaters are opening, personally, just because I feel like it's still a very small space with, like, recycled air and stuff. But it's, you know, if it makes you smile, it makes you smile, and that's a wonderful thing. It is definitely one of those things. I'm, like, a little bit iffy on, like, the safety of it. But I think as more people become vaccinated, as long as businesses are taking it like very, very seriously and how they like space people and things like that, it's not the scariest thing in the world. As long as it's not like packed theaters, let's hope. But I miss movie theaters a lot. What I would do to go to a movie theater and pay like fucking like $12 for like a small popcorn right now. Jesus. Good news, I've been drinking water today. Hell yeah, Anchors Away. Take care of yourself. Me too. Me too. Good news, I'm starting to get into digital art. That's so great. That's really wonderful. I hope that you make some cool stuff. More good news, I set up my record player in my room again, and I can finally listen to all my vinyl. Nice, Jay. I love vinyl. There's just something about the sound, you know? It's like a different quality. Very, very cool stuff. Just, like, obviously hard to maintain sometimes. Like, a lot more risk involved with maintaining a vinyl in, like, really good condition over the years. But Morgan and I have, like, a small vinyl collection that we've put together over the years. Mainly classic rock stuff. Although, like, a video, I think I have, like, a couple video game soundtracks in there. I don't know. I haven't looked through them in a while. Just because, like, Spotify is so easy to boot up on my desktop or, like, my phone. But very cool. Very, very cool. Movie theater soft pretzels are fantastic. Honestly, I'm a sucker for, like, any soft pretzel. I just love soft pretzels. I really do. I want to take Shira to the movies exclusively to go to a very stupid kids movie that we know nothing about and see how long it takes for us to get kicked out for laughing. That's exactly your brand of chaotic, and I endorse it. Fall Out Boy just released a 20th anniversary vinyl of their first album. Jesus Christ, I'm old. Yellow Card just released like an anniversary album, I think, of like Ocean Avenue or something. I'm pretty sure like Second City helped print it, and they like crashed their, like, Yellow Card fans like crashed the site. If I remember the events properly. Hey, hope everyone's doing okay today. Mandy Moon, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit tired today, but that's why we're just vibing, and I'm going to be reading Wikipedia because it's what I feel up to tonight. I don't really know if it's good news per se, but I just looked out my window and apparently we got a couple inches of snow. Since I've been home, I'm confused. I mean, if you like snow, it's good news. That's for sure. Good news, I made myself a chai latte and I'm watching the stream as it snows. Yo, that sounds very, very cozy. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the stream, Natsirk. I have to leave for a minute. I'll be back in a bit. All good, Unis Gang. Moody Weather, hello, hey. I feel boomer old too, Brian. Yeah, right? Anytime anyone's like, yo, this band from like the pop punk era or like the scene is like releasing like a 20-year-old like anniversary album, I'm like, fuck. I don't have one foot in the grave. It's like one whole leg like up to my hip, dude. It's crazy. That, like, Fall Out Boy is not new music. Like, I am willing to admit that, but it is newer than like the shit I grew up with when I was like a kid. So like that shit's insane to hear about, honestly. It's like really crazy. I like snow, but we finally got to the point where it had all melted and now it's back. Yeah, fortunately, I don't have any right now, and I don't want any more. It's mainly all melted as well because we got like a random heat wave. Your hair is so long now. That's what happens to the hair that doesn't get cut. Hey, what's up, Phobia? Welcome to the stream. Stop, that just reminds me that I'm near my mid-20s. Yo, mid-20s, it's a good time to start like learning more about yourself. Like that was like definitely a time like where I stopped, like I still had issues that I had to work through, but like I started like focusing inward a little bit more and stopped blaming like the world around me for them. So it was one of those things where your mid-20s should not be something where you're scared of it. And honestly, like since entering my 30s, like my 30s have been like my favorite decade so far. Like the best one for me so far as like a person. Good news, I finally was motivated enough to make my CV. One step closer to getting a job and being able to drop out of the college that's destroying my mental health. Yo, Confetti Dragons, I'm so sorry to hear that college isn't working out for you, but I'm so glad that you're setting up a plan for yourself and figuring out where to go next. I wish you nothing but luck. Man bun, please? I don't think I'd look that great with a man bun, but I normally wear a ponytail these days. Bit random, but anyone got tips on writing a story from the perspective of a cat? Any cats in chat, please help out Superficial Sloth. Kevin Clark, yo, what's up? Good to see you. New York, or at least Long Island, got swamped with snow this year after getting almost no snow for the past 2 winters. Whack. It was a weird winter, right? Like, we got, like, these, like, big blizzards, and then, like, it just all disappeared. It wasn't, like, as bad as winter normally is, though, so I was okay with that. Bro, I cannot wait to be in my mid-20s. Moving forward feels so good. Honestly, that's like, the healthiest way to look at it, Mars, is, like, aging isn't just you're getting older and closer to death, although you are. It's like the most morbid way to put it. But you're moving forward. You are moving forward. You're like physically, mentally, emotionally moving forward. You grow. You learn more about yourself. You learn to swallow your pride a little bit more, or you'd hope that people learn to swallow their pride a little bit more. Look inward and find ways to make themselves like truly happy. Like that's something that I've learned with age. You're not about to die. You're just gonna die. Yeah. Yeah, a whole bunch of cats in chat. Wow. So there you go. There you go, Sloth. You have meow as some advice. There's another meow. And there's some more meow. Yeah, people just saying meow. Someone petting Shiny Umbreon petting Sig. So there you go. There you go. You got all the advice that you need right there. You just have to plug meow into Google Translate. And it should pop out the advice in English for you. And then you'll know. So that's pretty cool. It's a positive spin on being stuck in my 20s that actually helps. Yeah, so the way that I look at it, and it's obviously not the same across the board, but like my 20s were the decade where I was still allowed to make mistakes, still had some mentalities that weren't quite mature yet, and still wasn't super confident in who I was as a person until like mid to late 20s. But then once I hit that like mid mark to like late 20s, I started really just sort of like getting more comfortable in who I was. I stopped trying to like put up a facade quite as much of like, oh yeah, no, I don't like that thing. Like when I really liked that thing, started like leaning into my interest in hobbies a little bit more. Now you're not allowed to make mistakes ever. It's true. If I get canceled, I'm canceled forever, guys. But, and then, like, my 30s, like, obviously I was still stumbling, making mistakes. You know, I still have some immature mindsets that I'm working on educating myself about and getting better about. But a big factor of that learning is, like, my pride has definitely taken a back seat for a lot of it. I'm learning to not take myself as seriously while also taking other matters more seriously that I should have earlier in life. And just, again, being like more comfortable in who I am. Like I'm just me, and I'm happy with that. I've been like very happy with just like my own interests and like who I am ultimately. Working on a lot. Obviously, I re-enrolled in therapy recently, which has been like fucking dope. Honestly, it's been so good for me. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. It really hasn't been too bad. My 30s have actually been a really good time to learn more about myself. Preemptively saying if you're under 18, please don't share age. Yes, that is a channel rule. Thank you so much, Shiro, for reminding people of that. Get the zoomies meow. There we go. Yeah, get the zoomies. That's some good cat advice for people looking to write from the perspective of a cat. Can't wait to cancel you. Lav, I've been canceled, okay? Crank Gameplay's Twitter wanted to cancel me very quickly. That was like okay, so for those who missed that, I didn't actually get canceled. I was more like joking about being canceled. But like fucking, so Ethan, in his infinite hubris, his infinite arrogance, wanted more pictures of himself to use as reaction photos. So he asked for that on Twitter. And I tweeted to him with a bunch that I had just like had on my camera roll already or just downloaded randomly online. Like I literally just Googled like Ethan crying and downloaded like one of the first images that was like high quality that I saw. And it turns out that the crying image that I sent to him was from his vlog from when his grandma died. And I did not know that. Crying in 4K. Yeah, it was like a 4K like HD image of him like that. And it was like from his fucking vlog from when his grandma died. And I had no idea because it was literally just like an image like labeled like Ethan crying. So I was like, oh, like he like wrote back and he was like, dude, not cool. That was from my vlog from when grandma died. And I was like, fuck. And like I immediately felt bad. And I like texted him immediately. And I was like, dude, I am so fucking sorry. I literally just downloaded that from the internet. I did not check the source. I just wanted to find a picture of you crying. And he's like, don't worry, dude. I'm laughing my fucking ass off right now. It's so funny that you sent that to me. It's A-okay. So like I wrote back like, we did like a back and forth, like where I called him stupid and like challenging him. I was like, no, it wasn't. And like he sent me the receipts but like in that brief, like 1 minute time span on Twitter, there are people who were like, no, Brian, how could you? And they were like mad. But I think most people were just like playing along with it. They were doing like the fake outrage, like, oh no, like how could you make a very innocent mistake? But it was like one of those moments. I was like, are people gonna take this wrong and fucking actually cancel me over this like innocent mistake? Because that would actually be kind of funny, but also a pain in my ass. But what ended up happening was like, we had a very wholesome exchange where he's like, yo, like, she loved you guys, it's okay. Or like, she loved you, like, it's okay. And I was like, yeah, I was just talking to Morgan about like, literally the night before I'd been talking about Morgan about like how lucky we were that we got to go out to Maine for his birthday a couple years ago and meet his grandma who like he had talked about so much on his YouTube channel, so much on Twitter. It was like a really, really kind, amazing, important person in his life. And like we got to meet her and she was such a sweet woman. She was such a wonderful woman. And I don't know, it was great to hear that like she also loved meeting us. Cause like when we met her, she was like, oh, I've heard so much about you. And she was so sweet and cute. You two are clearly good friends. Yeah, and that's the other thing is like I put up like a follow-up tweet just like to avoid confusion for like, because there's always the stragglers that come through the thread like later and are like, Brian, how could you? And shit. And it's like, guys, this has been like resolved like 4 hours ago. But like I did put up like the clarifying like tweet where like I put up the screenshot of our text conversation because I was like, guys, like if this was an actual issue, you wouldn't see it. Ethan and I are smart enough that you would not see it fucking publicly unfold on Twitter for everyone to see. Like we're very, very close good friends. Brian gets Thanos snapped by Ethan. I did like genuinely feel super bad when he said that, but that's why I texted him and we like handled it. And he was like, I wasn't upset at all by you doing that. He was like, I thought that was hilarious. I was cracking up. Speaking from experience, grandmas in Maine are always the absolute sweetest. I believe it. What happened? Why are we canceling Brian? I mean, the internet, this chat specifically is always looking for reasons to cancel me. So really, that's not a question that needs to be asked. Honestly, Steelers fan, that's just like status quo here. That's just like par for the course. Don't we collectively usually cancel Brian? Yeah, you guys always find like something, like people refer to me more as toxic streamer in this chat than they do as Brian at this point. We're gonna no, don't bring up the hate forums. Hey, friendos, I hope everyone is well, got some sushi and ready for some spooky vibes. Yo, enjoy the sushi. Sushi sounds so good right now. Always waiting, always watching, Wazowski. Yeah, chat calls me toxic streamer way more than they call me Brian now at this point. I mean, social media isn't the prime location to discuss interpersonal issues between friends. I mean, some people, like, air it all out publicly, and, like, I'd say, like, 1% of the time it's warranted, but there's so many fucking people that, like, are adults who would not do that. Like, most content creators only show you what they want to show you. So keep that in mind. Brian missed my chat like 20 streams ago. Canceled. There we go. I ignore chat regularly. Speaking of ignoring chat, guys, let's look at some internet content. You guys ready to be edutained by the #1 edutainment stream on all of twitch.tv? Brian is really short. Canceled. What the hell? Why am I being attacked? Why am I being attacked right now? About my height of all things. Something I can't change about myself. That's heightest of you. Talk about the 20 million people who make an issue public. I mean, yeah, there's so many people who do it. Like Twitter is a messy place. Social media in general can be a messy place, but like honestly, like when it comes to like creator interactions, especially between friends, you're not gonna see a majority of the details unfold on social media. So yeah. Brian looks real cute in dresses, definitely canceled. I'm sorry I can't help that about myself. I actually surprised, I don't own that many dresses. I own like a couple skirts. And like I own like a bunch of like cute, comfy like tops and stuff, but I actually don't own that many dresses. Dakota, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. 4 months of me saying your name incorrectly. Trying to make it like Japanese for some reason. Brian hates on skorts. Toxic. Toxic as fuck. Listen. Brian and skorts and huge platforms. I only own like one pair of like heels or something. So yeah. Anyway. Let's be edutained, guys. Let's be edutained. What dress size are you? I mean, it depends on the brand. That's like something about like women's clothing. It's like sizing across brands like is the least consistent thing, but I typically wear like what's counted as like a size large in women's for most of my clothes. Might be because I'm new, but I don't find you toxic. You're really funny. Well, just you wait, Igni. Just you wait. There's plenty of time. Women's clothing sizing is a joke. It's really embarrassing because it's all over the board. It doesn't feel like it's standardized in any way. And I feel like, well, I don't feel like it. It's like a psychological thing to like make women feel bad about their bodies a lot of the time. And that's like bullshit. I really don't like that. Bro, that just reminded me I saw this dope goth dress on sale the other day and almost ordered it just to send you. Do not send me expensive clothing. People have like threatened to send me the strawberry dress. That's a $500 fucking dress. Please don't do that. Do not do that. The sizing is always annoying. Yeah, it really is. Brian needs another 4 rice cookers. We already did the rice cooker portion of the stream. We don't need to talk about me extraneously purchasing rice cookers with your money. He's toxic, we swear. No JK. Oh, good lord. It's not even standardized within the same brand half the time. Yeah, no, like true story. True fucking story. All right, guys, we're on Wikipedia. You might have heard of this website before. It's like this online encyclopedia. If you haven't heard of it, which I always have to question because every now and then someone will like come into a stream and we'll be talking about something and someone will be like, what's a sweet potato? And I'll be like, if only you had a resource to go look up stuff about sweet potatoes. Wiki feet. Different site. Wikipedia is the most reliable site ever. Listen, we don't need reliability. This is just content, okay? I'm an edutainment streamer. I'm grasping at straws. I needed something to milk content to keep people interested, invested. Listen, I'm coming back after like months off or like a month off from like not doing consistent content. I'm coming back. I need to find a way to milk content to make people think that I'm unique enough to like subscribe to. Okay? All right? I want to be like the big streamers that get the like the Ninja and Dr. Lupa, the guys who get like the thousands of subs a stream. All right? Wikipedia is where it's going to be. This is where I make my stand. Wiki Milk is probably a site. I hope not. I really don't want that. I don't want that to exist. Mark has 5 ovens. Ethan's dog is 10 beds. Brian is going to have 15 rice cookers. I don't want more rice cookers. To be honest, people shit on Wikipedia because it's not reliable, but it's actually a fantastic source of info, and I use it at my job regularly. I use it to look up, like, a lot of stuff on it, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's not, like, cross-referenced. It's a huge site with a very limited amount of volunteer staff, but it is, like, compared to, like, how Wikipedia was, like, 15 years ago, they do a lot more to maintain the integrity of, like, what's on this website. I remember when, like, Wikipedia was, like, a newer thing, and, like, it was just dog shit. You would be like, I wonder who the first president of the United States was. And you look it up, and then, like, it'd be, like, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants became president of the United States after a violent takeover of Bikini Bottom, where he uppercutted Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And, like, that shit, like, was rampant on the site, but now they actually have, like, peer-reviewed, like, cross-referenced, like, editors who, like, go on and, like, fix shit when it's, like, bad. So, yeah. Chickens, thanks for the $5. You do that every stream, and you don't have to. That's really nice of you, but thank you for the 5. So nice of you. Even though anyone can edit it, at least some people are willing to link sources. Yeah, and that's the other thing is, like, they'll show when, like, something hasn't been linked to a source and shit like that. So, yeah. I use it as a starting point to research things. They list a lot of sources. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is it's, like, it shouldn't be viewed as, like, the end-all, be-all, but you can, like, learn a shit ton on this website, or at least, like, kick off, like, basic knowledge, like the framework of, like, a concept or whatever. I'm gonna become a Wikipedia editor and put in a bunch of misinformation. I know, I remember, I made a joke once about, like, going to Wikipedia and, like, fucking with it and, like, putting in the wrong information. I've never done it, but I was just, like, making a joke. I think this was, like, a year or two ago, and someone in the community back then got, like, really mad at me. And they were like, please don't do that. It makes it so hard for the volunteer editors because they, like, you know, sacrifice, like, sleep and their time and like, their free time and stuff to, like, go onto the site and make sure, like, the integrity of it is good and stuff. And they were, like, really angry. And I was like, I get it. I understand. Please stop yelling at me, because that was scary. But yeah, there are, like, trolls that go onto Wikipedia and, like, fuck up stuff, but, like, they are a lot better now. Wikipedia is a lot better at, like, catching people who are repeat, like, troll editors of different, like, entries, and, if you get caught doing it, like, multiple times, I'm pretty sure you get, like, IP banned. Damn, bro, inside voice, please. Brian is 6'9". I mean, you guys are getting closer to my true height. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I'm absolutely massive. Probably one of the tallest people on this website, honestly. Do not vandalize Wikipedia on Brian's behalf. Yeah, please don't vandalize anything in the name of this community or me. I don't want to become like one of those, like, my name is brought up like in other communities and people are like, oh god, that fucking Girbeagly guy. That guy fucking sucks. That guy's the worst guy on this website. He's got the most toxic community. They're always talking about bodily functions, and it makes people uncomfortable. God, what a terrible toxic person. I vandalized Wikipedia on my behalf. No. All right, we're looking up cryptids. We're looking up specifically undersea cryptids. For those of you who don't know, this is how I waste literally hours of my night sometimes. I'll be like laying down in bed, and I'll be like, oh, I should probably like write back to this work email or something. I'll just like be on my phone, and I'll be like chilling out in bed, and like, I'll be like, huh. I wonder if they've updated any information about like Megalodon, which isn't a cryptid, but like I'll just look up like undersea creatures, and then that will go into like Nessie, or it will go into like whatever, like the giant eel that's like an SCP and shit. And like I just sit there for hours and go through like article after article after article, just reading about undersea cryptids like the Kraken and shit. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're probably going to read about, like, you know, some of the more popular ones, too, that aren't undersea ones, like Mothman, you know, Bigfoot, things like that. Remember when the community was obsessed with Vor? What do you mean, what do you mean was obsessed with Vor? Like, Vor never went away. There's, like, on average, there are at least 3 people in chat a stream, I can guarantee, that bring up Vor. Like, at least 3 people a stream that bring up Vor. That is 100% something that always happens. There's not been a day that I've been able to live and stream peacefully since Vor became like an inside joke on the stream. There's not been a fucking day. There's no past tense about this. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's just, yeah. Ogopogo is terrifying. I don't know what that is, Megan, you cry, but I kind of want to look up that now. Okay, let's look up Ogopogo. Let's get some spooky cryptid stuff. I mean, that doesn't look that scary. Look at this dude. I would pet this dude on his little head. What a cute guy. He's a lake monster in Canada from the region of Okanagan Lake, British Columbia, BC. A goof, yeah, a big goof. A cutie. He's a silly, goofy boy. Look at that guy. He is just swimming there. What a lad. Cute. Oh, fuck. Why did that close the whole article? What the hell, dude? All right, we're back. All right. Having swam in that lake, it's spooky. I think that's just like a primal fear, though, right? And that's what makes like underwater cryptids like the scariest. How he said Okanagan. I don't know how to say wacky Canadian words, most likely from indigenous tribes that I am not very good at pronouncing. I can barely speak English. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Canada. Those of you who grew up with Canadian words. Listen, you wouldn't be able to come here to Rochester and say it correctly. With the proper Rochester inflection. Well, that's about it for the Ogopogo stream. Thanks so much for watching. Okanagan, like eggnog. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Canadians. Yeah, see, you have to say Rochester or you're not actually saying Rochester correctly, all right? That's the way that it goes. Nobody says Rochester except people in old books. And like the film adaptations of old books. Mr. Rochester. Like, no one says it like that here. Everyone says Rochester, okay? All right? Rar XD Chester. No, that's the worst. I hate that. Jaybird Super, thank you so much for continuing your gifted sub from Why Not. That's really nice of you. Thanks for sticking around. Naomi, take care. Thank you so much for chilling for a bit. Raw chests. Raw chests. Screw you guys. Ogopogo is real. Well, we're going to find out just how real it is in a moment. In Canadian folklore, the Ogopogo is a lake monster said to inhabit Okanagan Lake in BC, Canada. Some scholars have charted the entity's development from First Nations folklore. Oh, cool. I mean, here's the thing: is Indigenous people, like they're it's not really mythology. Like folklore is probably a better word for it, but like a lot of that's like built into their culture and like their essentially their religion, especially like their oral like passed down tales and things like that. Those aren't just things where it's like, oh, this was a mythological creature. Like a lot of tribes in North America, specifically like Canada and the US, have a whole bunch of really cool tales that like their tribes believe in. And I think that's really cool about that, like sort of sets indigenous folklore apart from like modern mythology, I guess. I think that's really, really neat. I think that's a really cool thing. So yeah. I don't like the look of raw chest hair. The words themselves are awful. What if I Google raw chest hair? You're probably gonna get like a dude who's really hairy, who had like a sponge bath with like a really rough sponge and the scrubbing like made his chest raw. That's my guess. That's my guess 100% as to what that's gonna show up. For a very brief moment, I almost Googled it myself, but we're not gonna do that because then I'm gonna get banned. Something's gonna show up on stream that's fucked, and I'm gonna get banned. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Also, I just noticed, why is my browser window like that? Why is there that little... Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. That looks nicer. I don't know why there's that like little like blank negative space on the left. Do not Google it. I mean, you guys can Google it in your free time. I'm not going to Google it on stream because I'll ban number 2 speedrun. Let's go. Yeah, just taking suggestions from chat to Google. What a terrible fucking idea. I guarantee you there's like edgy streamers out there who literally do that as content. Are like, oh, if you pay me like $5, I'll Google whatever you put in your message. What a terrible fucking idea that would be. That sounds awful. That literally sounds like the worst. That's the quickest way to get banned on this website, is listening to chats like trolling. Anyway. Some scholars have charted the entity's development from First Nations folklore and widespread water monster folklore motifs. The Ogopogo now plays a role in the commercial symbolism and media representation of the region. That's probably why they have this like little playground. This looks like it's probably like a playground or something. It's like every town needs a mascot, right? So yeah, it's a band name. There's a band. Wait, there's a band named Raw Chest Hair. Are they from Rochester? Tell me they're from Rochester. That'd be insane. That'd make me feel like I'm having a fever dream. Nestor's Darling, take care. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, unless you want to get banned by way of having various half-nude hairy men on stream. In which case, what a way to go. I mean, maybe. I need context. I just got here. Anna, I don't know if there's enough context that we can provide to make you understand what's happening in chat. It's like, I'm sure someone in chat will help you here, but I'm at such a loss. Like, this conversation has taken so many turns that I didn't expect it to for raw chest hair. Like, I can't sum it up in like 2 to 3 sentences. I'm sorry. There's an image where a guy's facial hair connects to his chest hair. Just interesting he'd let that happen. I mean, if it's from 2021, the quarantine's been... You gotta find a way to entertain yourself, so, you know. Dibs on the band name Raw Chest Hair, who wants to join. But someone already said that it exists, though. Rochester equals Raw Chest Hair, simple. Yeah, but that doesn't give, like, a full understanding as to why the hell people are Googling it, and then describing in chat what they saw on Google Images. Holy shit. This is insane. All right. Okanagan Lake is the largest of 5 interconnected freshwater fjord lakes in Okanagan Valley in British Columbia. Named after the First Nations people who first inhabited the area, it was created when melting glaciers flooded a valley 10,000 years ago. It stretches for 127.1 kilometers. There's a maximum depth of 232.3 meters, 762 feet. Wow. That is a deep lake. Dude, 762 foot deep lake. An average depth of 75.9 meters, 249 feet. That's a deep ass lake, dude. That is a deep ass lake. Okanagan has frozen over during 8 winters in the last 110 years. That's how deep it is that it doesn't, like, ever freeze. That's crazy deep. So, like, someone brought up earlier, like, swimming in it is, like, spooky. Yeah, I think it was Megan You Cry. So it's, like, spooky to swim in. But, like, here's the thing, is, like, that's, like, a primal... Like, dark water is, like, a primal fear that humans have. So when you're swimming and you look down while you're, like, above water... and you can't see the bottom, or even when you, like, dive below the surface, and you can't see the bottom of whatever you're swimming in, and it's just shadow, like, it goes from, like, sunlight, where you can, like, see your feet, like, kind of kick in, all the way, like, down into, like, pure blackness. That's scary as fuck, dude. That is scary to anyone. That's just, like, fear of the unknown, and, like, what could be lurking beneath you, for sure. That's a primal fear. Poor VOD users who will just want Brian looking at cryptids and instead will need to deal with chat's interests. Oh, I mean, I always title the VODs to be something that gives a fair warning of whatever chaos has gone on. I'm so terrified of open bodies of water. I used to be scared of the deep-ended pools. That's again, that's like hard baked into us. Like, it really is. Like, oh yeah, Rochester, what a good stream topic. Let's make it horrible. I mean, I feel like that's chat's, like, mission. Like, we could talk about, like corn, and chat would find a way to, like, just make it terrible immediately. The worst thing is when your feet touch seaweed. I fucking hate when, like, body water is murky. That's a great point. That is something, again, that's sort of, like, baked into, like, our primal fears. Like, when I'm, like, swimming in, like, a pond or, like, a lake, and it's, like, kind of murky-ish, like, not clear water. It's like greenish or whatever. And I'm like swimming around and like seaweed or something brushes against like my shin. Ugh. Or like a fish swims by and like brushes against me. That is like, for that brief instant, like I can always reconcile it in my head of like, okay, that was like a piece of seaweed, yucky. But like when something slimy underwater like brushes your leg, that's horrifying. That you can't see. That is so fucking terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The ocean is scary because you know there's stuff under there just alive down there. Yeah, and some of it is big and some of it is scary. So like that is like actually terrifying. I love lampreys. Listen, your obsession with lampreys, Shira. Worst thing in my life, baby catfish were biting my toes in a lake because my circulation sucks. I panicked. Fortunately, with baby catfish, at least you don't have to worry about teeth because they have like, just like weird, like smooth mouths. Like they have like that rough, like sort of like stuff like near the opening of their mouth, I'm pretty sure, that allows them to grip on stuff. At least that's what I've heard from people who like wrangle catfish. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos of like people who literally like go into shallow water and like pick up giant catfish and wrestle and hold them. Actually, let's watch a fucking video of that. Because now I want to watch that. I'm going to watch a video. But like in most bodies of water, there are things that are like huge. But that, yeah, it's just an unpleasant feeling when you don't know what it is. And there are like, in bodies of water, there are like shit that can fuck you up, especially in the ocean. So, hello catfish, eat my arm, please. Yeah, Anna, that's what they shove their arms into the catfish's mouths. It's insane to watch. So like catching giant catfish is what I'm gonna Google. Incredible huge catfish, 8.5 feet, 250 pounds by Yuri Grizendi. Catfish World by Yuri Grizendi. This is, like, comment, subscribe to Catfish World. This is the custom playlist, season 1 from 5 years ago. Yeah, that's not, I mean,
only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need, chat. With, not sponsored, by the way.
I just said that.
Yuri Grizendi followers here only. Yuri Grizendi followers, where are you at? Where are you at? It's Yuri Grizendi stands. Sloth Patrol, thank you.
Hi, Brian. Just coming into the
Holy shit, that's fucking loud.
Been set for 5 months already. Sparkling heart.
Sloth.
Glowing heart.
Sloth Patrol, thank you for the 5-month resub. I appreciate that. Ad Andy. I don't use ad block, okay? As a content creator, I want to support other creators. Ad Andy. What the fuck? That is so much money. Why would you do that?
Wanted to say hi.
Yo! I just realized that my screen is not aligned. Why though? That is so much. Harvey Shingles, thank you very much for the huge amount. I hope work is going well, but listen, you're working for the money you just gave me. That is too much. Thank you so much for all of that. That is so much money. Why is my window not aligned? There we go. All right. Let's watch Yuri. Thank you so much. That was serious. That's more than anyone ever has to do. This is the content that I do. Like, why would you give me money to do this? Thank you so much. Big old drive-by bits. Like, seriously, though. All right. All right, Yuri, you got it, dude. Wait, I don't want to watch this part. No, I don't want, no, why, wait. Yuri, you failed me. I want people to do it by hand. That was one of the suggestions. Not the people who, like, catch, holy shit. That one, that scares the fuck out of me. Catfish noodlers. These are the people I'm talking about. Okay, from 11 years ago on National Geographic. I'm a boomer, and this is probably where I saw this. Noodling, that's what it's called? Yes, thank you. It's by hand. I don't want to watch people just fish and catch shit on, like, a hook. These are, like, people who, like, just get, like, naked and jump in the water and, like, wrestle with catfish. El Rookie Beebs, thank you for the bits. Hope you're having a great night. I'm having a pretty good night. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much. Best hand fishing, amazing man and boy. Catching big catfish by hand in mud. In mud water. What? Is that real or is this one of those doctored thumbnails? Because that thing is that thing would eat you. When I was younger, I was playing in the ocean and we walked into a literal bed of crabs. Kept stepping on them by accident, and I mean big ones. Oh my god. Those poor crabs, and also probably your poor feet. I gotta click this to find out. I got clickbaited probably. I probably got clickbaited. These fucking types of thumbnails where it shows like a dragon about to eat a city. I'm always like, is that real though? I need to know. Like, catfish get huge, but I don't know if they get as big as like what they were showing there. Like, that guy's fucking massive, man. That guy's way too big. Serious fan, thank you for the bits. Imagine you are a catfish just swimming along and vibing, and then some jackass yanks you out of the water, shoves his whole ass arm down your throat. How awful. Right? It's like, it's really kind of a traumatic way to catch catfish, but it's like a real thing. All right. Yeah, see, look how small these are. I think I got clickbaited. Boys, I might have gotten clickbaited. Okay. Oh yeah, look at the dislikes. There's no way this wasn't clickbait. I should have known during the ad with the fucking... Man, I hate people. I just want to see giant catfish. I want to see a catfish that big. They def clickbaited, but they do get pretty huge. Yeah, I mean, we're going to see that here in this Oklahoma catfish noodling video. You guys ready for some noodling, dude? Let's put it on auto-generated closed caption. Random NB, take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you being here. Thank you very, very much for chilling. They lied. Sad. Oh, man. One-on-one. Oh, yeah, they make this, like, fucking competitions. People try to catch the biggest one. You know, like there's, like, oh, I grew the biggest pumpkin in my county, and they like go to a competition and they show off their giant pumpkin. These people go, and whoever can noodle or wrestle the biggest catfish out of the water wins.
The catfish may do more than bite. They also use their bodies as battering rams.
Oh my god. Someone said nudes, so I showed up. What's up, Four-Eyed Foodie? How you doing?
Catfish, while Mark waits for the signal. Down below, Lee furrows in a rock bed, feeling for the telltale flesh.
I love how dramatic they make this. Like they're actually going to show someone die on camera from a catfish. Catfish wrangling. Let's just get to the good part, because I literally just... Like, what the fuck? They're just like, that dude just has a catfish on his shoulder, carrying it like it's a bag of rice, dude. Yeah, I'm just walking around like I have a catfish boombox. 50-pound catfish boombox on my shoulder.
You want some glory?
Like, what?
Hey, look at what we can catch. Because people think we're crazy anyways.
All right. All right. Is there more? Is there more noodling? I want to see the actual part in the water. No, I don't care who wins. All right. That's all I wanted to show. All right. It's what you do in the South when you're bored. So weird hearing people call Kyle Four-Eyed Foodie. Who are you talking about? That's just Kyle. Listen, I don't know these things. I barely know my own name, okay? I really want fish and chips now. Well, that's what they do with the catfish, is they, like, if you guys have never had fried catfish, it's actually, like, pretty decent. This video is, like, half of all men's dating profiles. Oh, boy. You're not wrong. It's like... Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. You signed up for Bumble.com. That's like what you get for like 90% of your dating profiles. If you're trying to look for a man. Oh, boy. This cryptid stream is fun. It's a good thing catfish aren't real. Am I right? Shut up. Catfish Boombox would only play Baby Shark. Wow. Oh, God. That does remind me, if you want to put up some quality memes, if you come up with some good memes during the stream, please hit up the subreddit. It's been a bit quiet the past few days because I haven't been streaming. But if you want to, like, put up some memes on the subreddit that are, like, about this community, hit up the subreddit. We also got the Discord if you want to, like, drop by there and hang out with people and have a lot of fun. Sick transition. Listen, I'm a professional. What can I say? All right, let's read about the etymology of the Ogopogo. The origins of the palindromic name Ogopogo remains unclear. According to historian Mark M. Orkin, according to canon, the creature received its name on a night in 1924 when the strains of an English music hall song were first heard in the city of Vernon, British Columbia. Orkin cites the following lines from the song. His mother was an earwig. His father was a whale. Very interesting way to make an animal. A little bit of head. And hardly any tail. And Ogopogo was his name. It was a different time. You were allowed to use those words in that way. Orkin, however, notes that a somewhat different form of the song appeared in the Vancouver province in 1912. August 24th, 1926. According to the DC, the name was first applied in 1912. Additionally, the creature may sometimes be referred to by the pet name Augie. You guys, anyone from Canada, do people actually call this Augie? Smaller creatures may be referred to as Ogopups. It's actually kind of cute. And Ogopogo is his name-o. That's what they called me in high school. All right, so it's like sheet cover music. Wait, this is a song. Wait, when's it from? When is this from? Is this Creative Commons? Am I gonna get It was 1924. We're safe. It's public domain. All right. I was like, if we're looking at Wikipedia and I play a fucking song about the Ogopogo from Canada, the mythological beast from Canada, and I get DMCA'd and banned from Twitch, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, Layers of Fear music. Oh, this is sick. Here comes the drop, guys. This is about to get real. This is about to get insane. Can I get some Pepe D's in chat? Yo, this is sick. I'm gonna change this to my ringtone. Where's the fat bass drop? You didn't hear it? You must have missed it. I'm sorry you missed it. This is the new outro. I like that the name of the song is the Ogopogo, the Funny Foxtrot. New alert. All right. That's good. I was lurking. I come back to this. What do you mean? High quality content on the internet? Look at this guy. So he's like a little devil. He was originally like a little devil boy. A little devil. Wow. Kind of neat. But then he turned into this happy sea serpent. That's cool. This music is cursed and you can't tell me otherwise. I actually lured all of you here today to curse all of you with that song. You guys watched Layers of Fear when I played that. Obviously, there was a lot of old gramophone music that was like used very effectively to be very creepy because it was like a haunted house. Guess what, guys? I've cursed all of you. And I hope that that you learned your lesson. There you go. All right. Let's do, I want to learn about the sightings of it. All right. Susan Allison's 1872 sighting was the first detailed Ogopogo account from a white settler. She was the first non-native person to live in the region, establishing relations with the native peoples. While driving on Highway 97 in 1968, Art Folden noticed something moving in the lake. He pulled off the road and filmed what he claimed to be footage of the alleged creature, showing a large wake moving across the water. Folden estimated that the Ogopogo was 300 yards offshore. Oh, wow. 7 days curse. At least that long. A computer analysis of the footage concluded it was a solid 3-dimensional object. Okay, citation needed, but that's when cryptids get scary and really creepy. And Morgan and I actually talk about this all the time, but it's really, really wild to me, or wild to us, when different cultures from like around a country or around the world have very similar accounts of like similar creatures. That shit is wild. Like when they had like no contact, like, you know, there was no trade between them for like centuries. They were like isolated from each other, and they have like the same exact like myth or the same exact like alleged sightings of like fictional, of like cryptids. That's the scariest. That's like the craziest to me. I think that's like pretty neat. Have y'all looked at the best cryptids ever? The Gongoozler and Hiu. They're gone. They were erased from the internet. So really, we have no idea where they are. Dragons, right? Yeah, Black Rose. Like every fucking culture, like has like a dragon almost. It's wild. So like how equatorial civilizations all build step pyramids, but in monster form. Yeah, kind of. Right. The Philippines have some super scary cryptids. We're gonna get there after we read about Art Folden's footage. Folden noticed something large and lifelike in the distance out on the calm water and pulled out his home movie camera to capture the object. Does anyone say all those words together anymore? People just say camera, right? Or just like film camera. You can say like home movie camera. 2005 investigation conducted by Benjamin Radford. There he is. He's an American writer, investigator, and skeptic. Wow. With Joe Nickel and John Kurt for the National Geographic Channel TV show Is It Real? Utilized surveyor boats to find the actual distance of the alleged creature from the shore. Wow. A full-color movie camera. Quite right. I took a course on cryptids and various supernatural beings during my undergrad. It was awesome. That sounds badass, honestly. That's very, very cool. I like that. They found that it was much closer to shore than originally thought, resulting in a reduction of actual size and speed. They concluded that it was likely a real animal, but its size had been greatly overestimated, and that it was probably a waterfowl, otter, or beaver too far away to be identified. Yeah, it's sort of like the Bigfoot effect. Like, people think they've seen it, but, you know, everyone just wants to be the first person to... Well, people just want to be, like, the ones to cause, like, a sensational news story to happen. Because people get bored. Hello, fellow humans. I would like to obtain a photograph with this here portable image camera. I had to write and record a whole radio show episode on dragons, my topic of choice, for my computing class in secondary school. That's really cool. That is very, very cool. All right, guys, we're going to go into one that's fairly basic, but like one of my favorites and has like a whole bunch of shit. This is the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Yeah, we're releasing the Kraken because sea monsters are the scariest to me, and there are so many. And if I remember correctly, based on this Wikipedia, there are like, there's like other shit we can look at that's gonna be like cool. Kraken, 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 Kraken. You afraid to get wet? All right. There's a button at MIT labeled Release the Kraken. What happens when you hit it? Brian, you fucking cursed me. This is the first night my sleep schedule has been shit because you said something. I hate you, you absolute slag. Well, good. Your sleep schedule's so good. Your sleep schedule's so good. Enjoy having your insults retaliated against by me acknowledging how good your sleep schedule is. Therefore, it's going to be bad. Kraken is some good rum. Yeah, so they have, is it just called Kraken? There is a rum brand. I don't want to, like, For those who can't drink, I'm not promoting alcohol to you, but I barely even drink. But Kraken is like a rum brand, I'm pretty sure, that has like a good like black spiced rum, if I'm remembering correctly. No idea about the MIT button. I was just on a tour and couldn't stay long. Oh, interesting. It's a rum brand, and it's better than Morgan. Well, Captain Morgan's is, like, honestly the most overrated rum in my opinion, but it's also it's probably the most accessible rum, so if you buy it, you buy it. And it's not like you're going to have a bad time with it. It's just, like, consistently average, you know? Toxic Streamer talks about alcohol. Literally talked about, like, smoking pot on the stream. People are, alcohol. The devil's juice. Toxic Streamer is aware that booze exists. Yeah, because I couldn't remember if it was called Release the Kraken rum or if it was just called Kraken rum. Are we still looking at myth stuff? That's what we're doing. Why is the rum always gone? Sag. Kraken is so much better than Crown Royale. Crown Royale absolutely wrecks me. Holy hell. No, thank you very much. I actually prefer Crown Royale. I don't mind it. Number 1, Crown Royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. But I don't drink rum, like, at all. So, like, I very rarely... Like, only if it's mixed. Like, I'll drink it in mixed drinks, but otherwise I prefer, like, a good whiskey. And I just, you know, sip on it. Just resub, but my internet is being terrible right now, so I hope it works. Well, if it doesn't, Robin Zoe, we'll see it eventually. I appreciate that. Thank you. Boo. Why are you booing me when I'm right? All right, let's read about the Kraken. It's a legendary sea monster of gigantic size and cephalopod-like appearance in Scandinavian folklore. According to the Norse sagas, the Kraken dwells off the coasts of Norway and Greenland, terrorizes nearby sailors. Yeah, I don't know if... Okay, we're going to have to look this up, but there's this, like, piece of art that is fucking horrifying of the Kraken. That's this, like, ultra-realistic, like top down, like you're like up in the sky looking down at the ocean, like off the coast of Scandinavia, of like Norway. And it's like a clear day. So like the water is like illuminated and it's like fairly shallow. So you can see like the bottom of the ocean where it is. And it's like a shallow area and there's like a ship going by, and on the bottom, like, of like the reef or whatever, the like sea rock, is the Kraken resting, and it's like fucking gigantic. It's just like absolutely huge. And it's like, it's so, actually, I need to look it up now because I'm gonna forget it otherwise, but give me 1 second. Kraken realistic art. I'm gonna look up. I hope I can find it, because it's like really, I remember it was like really creepy. We're gonna, got tattoo. We're gonna see ass. We're gonna see wee wee. We're gonna get banned. That one's kind of spooky. The rum is just called the Kraken. The bottle is really pretty. If you want a link to show it, hashtag not spawn. Yeah, I mean, I've drank it before and it's really good. It just, I couldn't remember the details of it. Probably because I drank it. Oh my god, that one's like fucking horrifying, man. Where is... I wish I could find the art of it. Okay, that... I'm not a huge fan... Okay, that's just the thumbnail. I'm not a huge fan of that one. That's like Cthulhu, though, it says. Ban incoming pog. Most underwater cryptids are long extinct underwater creature. Visual approximations are incredibly creepy. Yeah, it's just like, so it's like the H.P. Lovecraft thing where like our minds are not meant to like take in like the sheer size, just the magnitude of like a lot of these creatures. Like they're so big and like that it's like almost beyond human comprehension and like understanding. So creepy shit. And it's like when you see it, you go insane because like your brain literally can't handle conceptualizing something that big. There's a man who did a lot to himself. He really committed. I don't know if we're gonna find it. It's like Kraken, like realistic photo. Something. I wish I could find it. Yeah, people have like photoshopped the shit out of this. It's wild. Oh man, I want to be able to find it, man. It's like such a creepy picture. It's like very uncanny. Because it's so realistic looking to like what a kraken would actually be like, just resting on the like bottom of the sea. Maybe if we do kraken resting. It's like very, very terrifying. Brain can't handle it. Bro, my brain loves these massive creatures. Yeah, but so it's conceptualizing them like from afar or like online is like one thing. But like when you see something that like is like larger than like a building in front of you, like that shit is insane.
Still stream is breaking up for me a lot. I'll try and stick around.
Yeah, Robin Zoe, I'm so sorry to hear that your internet's bad. Thank you for the double digits with your Prime, though. 10 months. Thank you for sticking around so long. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Stick around as long as you need to, or can. But thank you so much for dropping by. It's really cool of you. God, we're probably not going to be able to find it. And the farther I scroll, or the more I scroll, the more likely at some point we're going to accidentally come across a Google Images penis and then be banned. So I'm going to stop. I wish I could find it. Damn it. Pictures of whales swimming under ships are so scary too. Right, and that's like a real thing. And like just the sheer magnitude of that being like, oh, this is a ship that has like fucking 200 sailors on it. That's like meant to like be like a giant like war frigate or something. Like a giant warship. And there's like this whale swimming under it that like dwarfs it. Like that shit is insane. That shit is crazy. So it's a picture of a kraken on the ocean floor. Right, yeah. But it's like really realistic. And it's like to scale. But it's like, oh shit, that thing could literally just reach up like one tentacle and like shipwreck that ship. Can't you swim through a blue whale's aorta? I've heard that as well. I don't know about the validity of it, but we can look it up. Growing Ashes, thank you for the 16-month resub. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Accidental peen, absolutely ill, but some surprise titty, beautiful. not for the health of my stream, but I mean, I won't argue, right? I guess. I have to go lay down, so I'm gonna get going. Yo, take care, Shira. I hope that you feel better. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. You remember when you saw the picture approximately? I could maybe try a... No, not even close. I've been obsessed with like underwater like cryptids for so many years. I don't even remember when I would have seen it. I'm sorry. All right, anyway. Authors over the years have postulated that the legend may have originated from sightings of giant squids that may grow to 13 to 15 meters, 40 to 50 feet in length, which giant squid are some really scary, crazy, cool things. There's a picture of a giant mermaid under a ship that I saw a while ago, and I can never forget it. Yeah, like Photoshops people have done as well. And so many people, like Photoshop is so good now. Like people have done so many of them very well. And basically brought like mythological creatures to life, and it's so cool. It's so cool to see that type of shit. It's really, really neat. Haha, well, worth a shot. Nothing to say sorry for. Yeah, I mean, I wish that I hadn't like implanted this idea in some people's heads now, because some people will be like obsessed with it now. And I know some of you are furiously Googling, trying to find what I'm talking about. And I can't, like, I'm sorry if I sent you on like a wild goose chase. It was some like, I'm pretty sure it was like a viral artist's, like it was a viral article like about like an artist who had made like really, really fucking cool, like art of like different cryptids that were undersea. So it was something, it wasn't Kotaku, but it was something that was like Gawker or something. It was some like article like from way back when. That had like just like a shit ton of cool things involved in it. Apparently some stories of krakens were actually sightings of whale dicks. I'm not that surprised. I'm sure that they saw like giant squid. We've never really been able to confirm like how big octopi can get, like if there are giant octopi out there as well. Some people have said, there's like a shit ton of different like underwater cryptids that have been explained away by like existing species, because again, there's real things that lurk below the surface that are like crazy and are deadly, or are not deadly but just look scary, because we haven't even discovered all the species underwater. We know like so little about like our oceans. There's like so much of it left to be explored, so many undiscovered species. We discover new species every single year when we send like submarine teams down and like little drones down to try to like just explore the ocean. And there's like so many like crazy things. And a lot of times we'll like discover something and be like, oh my God, this looks exactly like the artistic depictions from like the 1800s of like this crazy thing. So yeah. Also, Dad Aspie, thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome. But yeah. Mark has you on his Twitch channel. Yeah, Mark hosts me every now and then, which is really nice. Science fact, we know more about outer space than we know about the ocean. Yes, that is 100% true. That's been true. That fact started coming around, I think in like the 80s or something. Like that was something that like, I remember being taught in school. I guess it would have been in the 90s then. But like, I remember people talking about it on like science shows and like in National Geographic about like deep sea exploration has not been even close to like touched on yet. Just wild. It's time for dinner now. I forgot about savings time. Yo, enjoy your dinner, Brosapang. Thank you for being here. Ocean is big and scary. Space is shiny and cool. See, I'm obsessed with the deep sea. I think it's like really cool. It really is neat. Looking for this picture, but I just realized that I have no way to know if I found it. Yeah, that's the other thing, right, Serious Fan? Is like, even if one of you is to find it, there is a chance that it's not the right thing. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, fun fact, we have only explored, I think, about 3% of our ocean. It might have gone up. I hope it's gone up, but it's giant. So, there's like a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch. But yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just checking something off screen here. Or not off screen, but off your screen. You're hidden for a second, chat. Behave, please. Okay, cool. All right. Where were we? It's pretty cool. It's pretty scary. Like, this is like old fucking creepy ass art of it, like people fighting it. But this is like about the size of like giant squid that actually exist. So maybe people just like beat up a bunch of giant squids and thought that they were Krakens. Subnautica vibes. Yeah. Well, like the Reaper Leviathans, whatever they're called, that are in Subnautica, have a lot of inspiration from like underwater cryptids. But yeah, I'd love to learn to scuba, but my inner ear says nope. I learned how to scuba dive when I was in high school. In the high school pool we had, we would do like shallow water scuba diving, but I've never gone like scuba diving like super deep or anything. I'd be both terrified to do it and absolutely on board at the same time. Like I'd be down there, like the sense of wonder would be like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm seeing all these cool underwater environments and creatures, but there would not be a moment where I would be like, if I look behind me, there's probably a fucking shark or something coming up on me, or like some big creepy creature, and like my heart would probably be just be like boop, 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 like the entire time, guaranteed. Missed opportunity to make the lighthouse promo art in that old-timey 1800-ish art style. Yeah, that would have been a great promo campaign, because they like doubled down on like that era, kind of like that. Yeah, old lighthouse sailor, like Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe art would be amazing in that style. And here's like the Kraken just like kicking the shit out of a ship. It's crazy. But they thought it was like big enough to take down like a giant ship like that. Megalodons existed, so I think that Krakens could have existed too. Yeah, and that's the whole thing, right? Again, there's so little of the ocean. Like they thought coelacanths were extinct for millions of years, and that coelacanths are real fish that they like rediscovered. Hear me out, Kraken plushie. That'd be kind of cute. But yeah, that's the whole thing is like, Like Megalodon exists in megafauna beneath the surface of the waves. That existed for sure. All right. After returning from Greenland, the anonymous author of the Old Norwegian natural study work, Konungs Skugga. So sorry to anyone who speaks that for what I have done. Described in detail, that was published in 1250. The year was 1250. Described in detail the physical characteristics and feeding behavior of these beasts. The narrator proposed there must be only two in existence, stemming from the observation that the beasts have always been sighted in the same parts of the Greenland Sea, and that each seemed incapable of reproduction as there was no increase in their numbers. See, that's an interesting, weird theory. Fun to hear Brian Uber geek out over his longtime special interest. This is like a hyperfixation interest for sure. This stream is for me. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. This is for me. There is a fish that is still unmentioned, which is, it is scarcely advisable to speak about it on account of its size because it will seem to most people incredible. There are only a very few who can speak upon it clearly because it is seldom near land nor appears where it may be seen by fishermen, and I suppose there are not many of this sort of fish in the sea. Most often in our tongue we call it Hafguffa. Fuck that one up, I don't know. Kraken in Lawrence M. Larson's translation. Nor can I conclusively speak about its length in ells, because the times he has shown before men, he has appeared more like land than like a fish. Neither have I heard that one had been caught or found dead. Ye old speaking, you know? Love cryptids too, and even if I didn't, I always like hearing special interest info dumps. Me searching for this cool Kraken art, finding lots and lots of cool Kraken art. Yeah, there's so much out there. Like, not the specific one that I want, most likely, but there's so much out there. It's pretty neat. And it seems to me as though there must be no more than two in the ocean, and I deem that each is unable to reproduce itself, for I believe that they are always the same ones. Then, too, neither would it do for other fish if the Hafguffa were of such a number as other whales, on account of their vastness and how much subsistence they need. It is said to be the nature of these fish that when one shall desire to eat, then it stretches up its neck with a great belching, and following its belching comes forth much food, so that all sorts of fish that are near to hand will come to present location. So it causes like a whirlpool. Like, what is it? It's Charybdis, right? Not Scylla. Scylla is the one with, in Greek mythology, that has like the multiple heads or whatever. Charybdis is like the big whirlpool that like sucks in just like fish and ships and shit. So in this like particular mythology, it just opens its mouth when it's hungry and shit just pours into its mouth. Kraken are ace confirmed. There we go. You guys found an ace cryptid. Then will gather together both small and large, believing they shall obtain their food and good eating. But this great fish lets its mouth stand open the while, and the gap is no less wide than that of a great sound or bite. And nor the fish avoid running together there in their great numbers. But as soon as its stomach and mouth is full, then it locks together its jaws and has the fish all caught and enclosed, that before greedily came there looking for food. Wow, efficient, yeah. Oh, I'm a Kraken then. When I'm hungry, I shoot out my neck and burp a bunch, and food just vacuums in. Corey, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Each stage of their life cycle is so completely different. They thought they were all different species. Yes, yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy. Very crazy stuff. I love this kind of shit, guys. Welcome, Raiders. Corey, what were you streaming? Was it fun? I hope it was a fun time. Kirby, just a baby Kraken. I think something underwater related that's pretty fascinating is submechanophobia inspired photography. So pictures of giant buildings, planes, or ships submerged underwater. Yeah, I mean, that is such a fascinating thing because it's almost like an uncanny valley effect, right? Where it's like, that thing is something I recognize, but it shouldn't be in this location, and it shouldn't be in such an extreme environment. That is definitely something that's like really weird for some people, for sure. It's really neat. All right. Now I will tell... Wait. This is in the late 13th century version of the old Icelandic saga, Orvar Oder. Wow, look at that art. Is an inserted episode of a journey bound for Helleland, Baffin Island, which takes the protagonist through the Greenland Sea. And here they spot two massive sea monsters called Hafgufa, Sea Mist, and Lindbacker, Heatherback. The Hafgufa is believed to be a reference to the Kraken. Another reason that I like know all this, like, or am into all this shit, guys, is I try to like learn something new, even if it's something silly and trivial. Like, I try to like learn a new fact every day if I can. It's like one of my favorite like daily routines that I do. It was fun and chaotic. I'm glad to hear that, Corey. That's really great. If you guys have not checked out Corey's streams, please check out Corey. Please subscribe to Corey. Please follow Corey, etc. Charybdis is the giant whirlpool creating creature that guards the Sea of Monsters. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of. It's pretty cool. Now, that's another stream. If people like this stream, if this is like cozy and chill and fun, we can definitely do like a Greek mythology stream at some point, because I love Greek mythology as well. That's like a really fun, another hyperfixation special interest that I have, where there's so many cool creatures in Greek mythology, and also like some of the tales are just so fucking badass. It's really fun. Let's go do it. Yeah, we'll do that for a future stream as well then. Like some of my favorites for that type of photography, while somehow more niche, are statues / animatronic people randomly find underwater. It's kind of creepy. It's always creepy. It also makes me sad that so much is dumped under the sea, but yeah, it's really cool. I can scream about the historically accurate pots. Awesome. I look forward to that then. The more that chat can like interact with a stream like that, the more fun it is for me as well, because it's not like I know everything. There's a reason I'm not just like telling you guys stuff. There's a reason we're like reading Wikipedia entries. So I'd be very, very into that. Now I will tell you that there are two sea monsters. One is called the Hafgufa Sea Mist. Another, Lingbacker, Heatherback. The Lingbacker, is the largest whale in the world, but the Hafgufa is the largest monster in the sea. It is the nature of this creature to swallow men and ships, and even whales and everything else within reach. That's terrifying, like an underwater creature that's big enough to just swallow a whale. You don't know everything? Am I going to be canceled for that? Hades has historically accurate Greek pots, and I scream about it every single time. That's cool. This toxic streamer is not omnipotent. Thank you, by the way, to anyone who's followed. We've gotten a lot of follows tonight. It's really cool to have new people joining the channel. I hope that you're enjoying your time just chilling out and having fun. Please keep in mind that you do not have to drop bits, subs, or donations of any sort. Just kick back, enjoy lurking. Even if you don't want to chat in stream, we enjoy the time that you spend here. Never feel pressured. Just have fun. As long as you guys are having a fun time, that's all that really matters to me. Stays submerged for days, then rears its head and nostrils above surface and stays that way at least until the change of tide. Yeah, see, that's so cool that like during the high and low tides, like it affects its like activity, because that's like what real animals do. It's like really cool. Now that sound we just sailed through was the space between its jaws, and its nostrils and lower jaw were those rocks that appeared in the sea. Oh God, see, that's so scary. Is like people would sail a ship through like a sound, like a channel that was like in the sea, and there was like what they thought were giant rocks on either side, where like actually it's like lower jaw and it's like nose, like it had like, and it could have like closed those at any point. That description is not okay. That's horrifying, right? That's genuinely creepy. Yo, what's up, creepy person? Welcome to the stream. God, just so creepy. Now that sound, we just, so I read that. Well, the Lingbacker was the island we saw sinking down. However, Ogmund Tusuk has sent these creatures to you by means of his magic to cause the death of you and all your men. He thought more men would have gone the same way as those that had already drowned. The Lingbacker, which wasn't an island and sank, and he expected that the Hafgufa would have swallowed us all. Today I sailed through its mouth because I knew that it had recently surfaced. So when it surfaces, it eats, and then it gets full, and then it will not shut its jaws again. So they were swimming through, or not swimming, sailing through the open jaws of a dormant creature that only happened to be dormant at the time. So that's like really cool. I think that's really fucking badass. That's very, very awesome. So I love that. I think that's really scary, but really cool. And it's also, it almost mirrors like the idea of like Scylla and Charybdis, right? Because like the whole idea of like Odysseus in like the Odyssey or the Iliad, I forgot which one where they sail past those, is they have to choose which of the two paths. Do they go along the edge of the whirlpool caused by Charybdis and get sucked in? It's from the Odyssey, thank you. Or do they go by Scylla, who can literally like extend its neck onto the ship and like bite the heads off of like sailors? Like that, it's kind of the same idea. These guys had to choose. Did they want to go through the open jaws of a giant, terrifying creature, or do they want to go by the living island that could sink and pull them underwater? That's terrifying, but cool. I love that. The famous Swedish 18th century naturalist Carl Linnaeus included the Kraken in the first edition of its systematic natural catalog, Systema Naturae, from 1735. There he gave the animal the scientific name Microcosmus, like a microcosm, like it's so big it's like a cosmic entity, but omitted it in later editions. So this was added in an actual scientific journal, the Kraken was, because people believed in it so much. That's crazy, dude. That's actually kind of wild. Fuck Linnaeus. Uh-oh, did Carl Linnaeus do something bad? Probably. He was an old white guy, right? Corey, take care. Get some good rest. Thank you so much for chilling with us tonight. Kraken were extensively described by Eric Pontoppidan, Bishop of Bergen, in his Det Forst Forsag Pa Norges Natural League History. Listen, anyone from this area who speak Nordic language, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't say those. Good Lord. Old white guy in history probably did something bad. Yeah, I mean, come on. There's very few that would stand up to like today's standards of like decency, you know. Linnaeus, but yeah, he's not a good time at all. Got it. Keep that in mind. So that was, the translation is the first attempt at a natural history of Norway. Pontoppidan made several claims regarding Kraken, including the notion that the creature was sometimes mistaken for an island. That's so crazy, dude. I love that. Wait, we could go to the sources. Maybe they got, like, cool pictures of it. Nope, never mind. All right. Youngblooded, 22 months. Thank you for sticking around so long. It's really nice to have you as a part of this community. Thank you very, very much for your Prime. I know you guys only get one of those a month, so thank you for using that on me for almost 2 freaking years. That's very generous of you. Thank you for sticking around. Super cool of you. The real danger to sailors was not the creature itself, but rather the whirlpool left in its wake. Whoa. So when it would sink back beneath the waves, it would just suck in all this water. So, whirlpool. Very cool. Is there the thing of a giant turtle that its shell is an island? I mean, that's like a really common trope and like mythological belief. And it's also built into the history of indigenous tribes that like the world itself is on the shell of a giant turtle that's being carried. And that's something like within their belief system that's like a really important idea for a lot of tribes, which I think is like a really cool concept that like the world is actually just the back of a turtle that's just swimming along, basically. So, funnish fact, the only reason why Columbus Day became a thing was because he was hyped up by Italian immigrants. Yeah, this is pretty common knowledge, I'm pretty sure. In the U.S. to help decrease bigotry against them. Yeah, that's something that's been like shared pretty publicly quite a bit. Like, people don't stand Columbus anymore. We are just on the back of a giant turtle in space. From what I remember, that was a common belief from some Aboriginal people. Yeah, they're, again, indigenous people around different cultures have had that belief. Like around the world, like various tribes from around the world have believed in that. Like a lot of like North American native indigenous tribes have had that belief, which is really cool. And it's in a lot of their material. If you read stuff by like indigenous authors and things, it's a neat concept. Yo, what's up, Arun? A water-focused Shadow of the Colossus game with giant creatures like this would be... Yo, Makori, that would be awesome. Like Wind Waker style exploration where most of the world is water, and then you like have to go from island to island, but then it's like Shadow of the Colossus like level creatures that would like come out of like the deep sea and shit. That would be insane. That would actually be so kick-ass. Yo, someone out there make that game. I will play that like every day. I will play that every day. So, yeah. Turtle Island all the way. Hell yeah. Fun fact, people did not actually believe the world was flat during Christopher Columbus's time. They did, however, not know its exact circumference. I mean, people were fucking stupid for a long time, so... So many people would shit their pants at the game. Yeah, imagine like Subnautica, but all like basically above the water. Like with limited diving segments, maybe. Mainly trying to get from like island to island without being like swallowed whole by like a giant cryptid. And fighting like aquatic creatures. Like monsters and stuff. That would be sick as hell. I would love the hell out of that game. I would play the shit. Like, and Shadow of the Colossus, like, magnitude creatures, too. And, like, those types of, like, interesting, like, boss battles and stuff. I think that would be really, really cool. Very, very cool. Columbus thought he had a brain cell, but turns out all he had was the audacity to be an asshole. Yeah, we won't go into it this stream, but all you really have to do is just do any amount of, like, modern reading on Columbus, and you'll realize he was a dick. I just joined, and Brian said, people are so stupid. People back in the day were incredibly dumb. They didn't have the technology or the knowledge that we have now. I mean, people now are still stupid, too. We're still learning. We still don't know, like, shit about, like, our planet. So. And some people are I mean, you see it in Twitch chat all the time. Some people are just dumb. Hey, wait, we're wearing the same shirt? Oh my god, am I actually Brian? This is a Anna Wait What stream now, guys. Have to call it a night. Have a great rest of the stream. Can't wait for you to get your package. Yo, again, Shiny Umbreon, thank you so much for all of your support. Like, you've done way too much this stream alone. The fact that you sent me a package is way too nice. Thank you so much for your generosity, wanting to support the channel, allowing me to do this as like a full-time gig. Like, that's way too nice of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Get some wonderful rest. Hope the start of your week with us went very well. However, Pontoppidan also described the destructive potential of the giant beast. It said that if the creature's arms were to lay hold of the largest man-o-war, that's a type of like giant warship, I'm pretty sure, they would pull it down to the bottom. According to, so it's like this picture here. It's insane. According to Pontoppidan, Norwegian fishermen often took the risk of trying to fish over Kraken since the catch was plentiful, hence the saying, you must have fished on Kraken. Pontoppidan also proposed that a specimen of the monster, perhaps a young and careless one, was washed ashore and died at Alstahag in 1680. By 1755, Pontoppidan's description of the Kraken had been translated into English. It's really cool. Like Hydrus, the water eel-inspired Colossus was legitimately so creepy. Can barely manage stuff like Subnautica either. So, like, more games have a lot of good materials to tap into there. Yeah, absolutely. Man-o-War is a jellyfish. It's a jellyfish, but it was named after... It's not a jellyfish either. It's technically a colony of animals that resemble a jellyfish. But it was named after the... I don't know which one came first, but see these ships from the Royal Navy? They were gigantic ships. Yeah, it was writing about this giant creature that if it extended its arms, it would pull down a single jellyfish-like creature. Good job, chat, deducing that one. Oh, good lord. Man-o-War was the largest, biggest type of warship in the days of wooden sailing ships. Exactly, yes. Way to use your brain, chat. Like we said, we were talking about dumb people. Stardew Valley is calling my name. I gotta head out. Yo, take care, Teddy. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy Stardew. I gotta get back to playing that. That's definitely gonna be a game that we're gonna be tackling again soon. Leading at 74 cannons and sails, leading at 2 kilometers tall, and the Man-o-War is the largest style of a warship back in first discovery. 74 cannons, that's insane. That's so many. Yeah, they were meant to, like, take on other giant warships, like portions of fleets by themselves, and, like, bases that were built along coastlines. Like, you could just sit off the coast in a Man-o-War, angle your cannons, and just blast the shit out of, like, a stationary fortress. Which is, like, really cool. It's just, like, really, really neat. So, yeah. The first stream I've been able to catch, and I heard something about cryptids. We're reading about the Kraken right now. How big it is. It's pretty cool. The thickest dumpy? Wait, what? Biggest question ever, though. Does the Kraken have that dumpy, though? Good God. Swedish author Jacob Wallenberg described the Kraken in the 1781 work Min Son Pa Galligan Jan. My son on the galley. I'm just gonna read the fucking English translations from now on. Kraken, also called the crabfish, which is not that huge. Really? For heads and tails counted, he is no larger than our Åland is wide. Åland is the second largest Swedish island and the smallest of the traditional provinces of Sweden. Yeah, a creature that is as big as an island wasn't small. You dipshit. He stays at the sea floor, constantly surrounded by innumerable small fishes. So that's like a common theme. That's like really interesting, that there's always like small fish around it. Pretty sure that the Kraken's dumpy is on the same side of it as its face. I mean, maybe. Maybe just lying on its belly all the time. Who serve as his food and are fed by him in return for his meal. If I remember correctly, what E. Pontopodan writes, lasts no longer than 3 months, and another 3 are then needed to digest it. Wait, it eats for 3 months straight, and then it like hibernates for 3 months? That's insane. His excrements nurture in the following an army of lesser fish, and for this reason, fishermen plumb after his resting place. Gradually, Kraken ascends to the surface, and when he is at 10 to 12 fathoms, the boats had better move out of his vicinity, as he will shortly thereafter burst up like a floating island, spurting water from its dreadful nostrils, making ring waves around him which can reach many miles. Could one doubt that this is the Leviathan of Job? Wow. Yeah, there's a Kraken, like, pulling down a merchant ship. Pretty fucking insane, honestly. Cosmic, take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sounds kind of like a whale, not gonna lie. Yeah, but it was described as, like, big arm octopus, or possibly giant squid. We are filing for bankruptcy as a Kraken has been eating here for 3 months. Oh, good God. So its appearance and origins, though. Wait. Wow. Yeah, so giant octopi, like, there's been, like, all these accounts over the years about, like, the Kraken taking down, like, people's, like, ships and shit. Since the late 18th century, the Kraken has been depicted in a number of ways, primarily as a large octopus-like creature. It has often been alleged that Pontoppidan's Kraken might have been based on sailors' observations of the giant squid. Me personally, I think this is the most likely, because giant squid can be like, yeah, like it says right there on the page, like up to 43 feet long. That's a huge animal. That is a huge, huge animal. The Kraken is also depicted to have spikes on its suckers. In the earliest descriptions, however, the creatures were more crab-like than octopus-like, generally possess traits that are associated with large whales rather than with giant squid. An ancient giant cephalopod resembling the legendary Kraken has been proposed as responsible for the deaths of ichthyosaurs during the Triassic period. So like giant like squid like killed like underwater dinosaurs is what's theorized. That would be insane too. Maybe cracking it out if you know what I mean. Megalodon versus Krakens. Let's fucking go. Man, that would be a dope, epic fight. All right. So, oh, maybe that's what we should look for. Fishermen fishing near Kraken. Wonder if this was the image I'm remembering. No, it's not. It's like, it's just, this is some dude's Facebook profile. What's cracking, y'all? What I miss? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, chat. I, real quick, have to take a bathroom break. I'm going to go ahead take a bathroom break. If you guys have never been here for a communal pee break, it's when I have to go pee. So you are also allowed to go pee. Please go do so if you need to. You can make a quick poopy. You can make a quick snack. Regardless of what you do, please wash your hands. There's LOLP. Been a while since we've seen that in such force. But I'm going to go do that quick. And I will hopefully see all of you when I get back here. And we'll explore some more cryptids. Hopefully without me getting sidelined like 5,000 times. But I'm having a very chill time doing this. I hope people are having a good chill time. But I will see you back here momentarily. Okay? Okay. Sounds great. Enjoy your pee.
Little pee break challenge, y'all.
You don't care that we're leading something bare, and in the water I see cold reflections of what's really there. I'm not waiting on love, our time has come. We're fighting empires and I want to feel the fire again. It's not easy to love when the world is numb. We're fighting empires and we're gonna feel the fire again.
Punch me in the boob. Pop.
Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof, we know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof, we know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof, we know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof, we know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof, we know we're future proof. I've got something for you, and I can hardly breathe. Something draws me to you, it's taking over me. Don't know where you came from, but you're cutting deep. When the music's over, will you come with me? Tell me you can feel it, though we're oceans apart. I've got love for you, I've got love for you, and I know this magic sparks.
No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat? No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat? No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat?
I've got love for you.
Punch me in the boob. Punch me in the boob. Punch me in the boob.
I was hoping you could fix these broken seams, floating through the puzzles and the endless screens. Well, I've got something for you, and it's cutting deep. Now the music's over, will you come with me? And tell me you can feel it, though we're oceans apart. I've got love for you,
searching for some sunshine. Just need one ray through the dark skies. I gotta look for the bright side. I know we're gonna be alright. I know we're gonna be alright. Just make it through another day. As these dark clouds will go away. I'm holding on to my faith. I know we're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay.
Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. I got a phone call about a pretty shitty family situation that's been going on for a while. So I had to attend to that. I'm sorry I left you guys sort of without any warning that was going on, but it required my immediate attention. So nothing for you guys to worry about. Don't worry. Like, it's all shit I'm gonna process and compartmentalize in my own time. But chill time with the community is always good too. So yeah. Real quick. Actually, what am I doing? Real quick, let's why? What the hell? This is a bit too much, guys. This is a bit too much. We're here for you to, well, I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Again, this is nothing that you guys have to concern yourselves with too much. It's been going on for like a year now. just private, personal stuff on the family side that I've been sort of prepped for a while. Sucks, but at the same time it's all right. I'd rather hang out with you guys and chat for a bit and have a fun time. So, yeah. Johnny with 1,000 bits, which is just always way too many. That LOL P break challenge. There's no P break challenge. You guys do way too much for me already. Ethan came by and pogged for 42 months. I appreciate that, dude. I don't know if you're still here, but I love and miss you a lot. Anonymous was 6 gifted as well. We have gifted subs to Melin, Bonsai Marshmallow, Tiara Fo Farah, Arc2471, Shy Panda Cake, and Raya is bored. If any of you are in the chat, please make sure you're saying thanks. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sub badges. All of you are way too kind, way too nice. It's amazing to be able to hang out with everybody and just have a good time outside of life's worries and wonders, you know? Again, please don't worry about me, guys. You guys are fantastic. The fact that people sat here, I don't even know, how long was that pee break? Like 8 years long, probably, right? Like 8,000 years long. The fact that any of you were hanging out here in the chat while I had Bernie Sanders asking to go pee-pee or whatever up on the screen for like 8 years. Like, thank you for sticking around. Thank you so much for your patience. And it's 3-4 seconds tops. Time isn't real, right? The break was 84 years. We truly thought you fell in. I mean, that would have been preferable situation to what happened.
Wanted to just stop by for a bit.
Yo, 5 months. Blanky, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. I really appreciate that. I hope you get some wonderful rest. Thank you very much for all that you do to support this community. It's okay, we decided to impersonate you whilst we waited. Wait, what? What do you mean impersonate me? What do you mean impersonate me? Saw you were looking at cryptids. I work at a preschool, and we are reading a book series called Bigfoot, Littlefoot, and they talk about them. It's a good little cute series. That's adorable, Flowers Ghost. I love that, actually. That's really cute. Don't worry about that. Now I'm extra worried because anytime Lav says something like, don't worry about something, it's terrifying. Lav is new Brian. Lav, were you personally impersonating me? You realize by doing that, you made yourself more boring. You are a much more interesting human than me. You were a lovely and hospitable streamer while you were gone. Oh god, that was a weird thing to like read. Dakota, thank you for the 100 bits. Lav is the vice streamer. It's like the vice president. It's amazing. Fun fact, I have recurring nightmares about being attacked by Mothman, and I have no idea what caused them. I'm 23 and they still terrify me. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Regretrograde. It's a fun name to say. I'm sorry to hear. It sucks because we're probably going to read about Mothman here momentarily. So if you need to dip out for part of the stream, that we're talking about Mothman, that's understandable. But it is something I promised chat earlier. So, yeah. What's up, Cammy? Welcome to the stream. My internet is now dying as well, so that's fun. I was away for like 7 minutes. Why is the internet shitting its pants now? I mean, it's been going on and off all night, or all day, really. The wind was crazy. I think it has something to do with it. Yes, but the views. It's all about that number game. We're looking at cryptids. The toilet killed Brian, and Lav is Vice Brian makes it even worse. Oh no, I think it's absolutely hilarious. Mothman is my favorite cryptid. I just have nightmares about him. Maybe you've done too much reading about him, and that's what led it. The internet said, pay attention to me. I used to have a recurring nightmare about a giant sentient burrito. Where's the wiki page on that guy? I guarantee someone's made a killer burrito somewhere on the internet. I'm sure you can find stuff. Vice Brian, yeah, that's terrible. Screams to the tune of YMCA. Mothman? Wait, what? He's a moth and a man. All right, yeah, let's look up Mothman, guys. I wanted to do more undersea cryptids, but we can. This is much like the SCP Foundation stream. we are going to do multiple of this. We are going to do multiple cryptid streams. We're going to also do the Greek mythology stream, where we're probably going to do it all from Wikipedia again, because this is an endless fucking click hole. Good God. And we're going to do, before I end the stream as well, we're going to do like one other thing that I had planned that I've always wanted to try. But I won't reveal that until we're done with the Mothman. So in West Virginia folklore, specifically to West Virginia, for those of you who don't know, this is like real. That sounds so funny that like a certain state has its own folklore. But like West Virginia specifically is so freaking like obsessed with Mothman, and there's so many Mothman stories that there's like statues of this thing. West Virginia, born and raised. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Greek mythology, I will scream, I love Greek mythology. Me too! That's why we're gonna do it. A lot of chat said that it would be really fun. I just saw that at some point I was gifted a sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think that was earlier this stream, Ash, so I'm glad that you got that. Louisiana is practically its own country in terms of culture. You're not wrong. I mean, when you compare, even like in the same region, like New York culture is so different than like Connecticut culture, for instance, or like or no, a better one would be like Massachusetts versus like New York. Like Boston culture specifically. I'm sorry, Boston. You got a fairly lovely city, despite the fact that your roadways are awful. But like, I'm never gonna really understand like the appeal of Boston. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not, like, I go there for PAX East, and as soon as it's over, I try to get out of that city as soon as I can. Anyway, as a New York resident who grew up in Massachusetts, can definitely confirm, yeah. But yeah. Look up images, Shoggoth Lovecraft. I mean, Lovecraft is like my favorite author, minus him as a human being. He was actually like a fucking real shitty dude. But he wrote some good shit that obviously permeates throughout stuff. I'm not taking audience requests right now. But we can definitely do like an Eldritch horror Lovecraftian stream at some point as well. Because that's shit that I can really get into. Greek mythology is my absolute favorite. I've been super interested in it since elementary school, so excited for that stream. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be really fun, Julie. I watched something once not knowing it was Boston humor, and as a Midwest resident, I was truly baffled, I'm sure. I'm sorry for Boston, Brian. Laura Crocus, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's stream for however much longer I'll be streaming. But please make sure that you're reading the rules so you don't get timed out by me, a mod, or Nightbutt. Hope everyone had a good pee break, by the way. I never said that to you guys because I needed to explain that I did not fall into the toilet. That I would have preferred to fall into the toilet. There's definitely a reason why the term massholes is a thing. I don't want to insult any of my viewers here, but that is a very, very common term here in New York. Non-H.P. Lovecraft, Eldritch stuff is really good. I mean, here's the thing, is his work is objectively good. Just him as a person fucking sucks. But yeah. There's, like, the creatures he created that other people, like, expanded on the mythos of. Fantastic what those people have done with it. Jesse15, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. God, we're all gay nerds who love Greek mythology. Hell yeah. But yeah, as far as Lovecraftian stuff or Eldritch horror in general, we can definitely do like an Eldritch stream at some point as well. There's so much creepy stuff. Dare I ask what Lovecraft did? He's an awful racist. He was a terrible, fucked up racist. Like super, amongst a million other things that we're not going to get into on stream because we're gonna chill with good vibes for right now. We are not going to get into that type of conversation at the moment. But very well known by like the cultural zeitgeist that he is. He was an awful, terrible, fucking fucked up racist. So yeah. Anyway, Mothman is a creature reportedly seen in the Point Pleasant area. I'm not gonna fuck up saying or pronunciations in this one. This is English, which we also know I suck at. Haley, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's always so nice to see you here. in the Point Pleasant area from November 15th, 1966 to December 15th, 1967. So, quick important fact about those dates, those are like the major like media frenzy of like when all these sightings were happening, allegedly, in the West Virginian area. And since then, Mothman has apparently appeared in other areas of the world and has appeared like more frequently as well. So, yeah. That was just like the most prominent like historic media frenzy when Mothman was like in the public eye a lot. So, yeah. The first newspaper report was published in the Point Pleasant Register, dated November 16th, 1966, titled "Couple See Moth-Sized Bird Creature Something." Mothman's been in this very chat. Fun fact. Mothman sighting! Oh my god, Mothman sighting in the chat! Amazing! Hey, what's up, Alicia Rose? Welcome to the stream. The national press soon picked up the reports and helped spread the story across the United States. The Mothman was introduced to a wider audience by Gray Barker in 1970 and was later popularized by John Keel in his 1975 book, The Mothman Prophecies, which they turned into a movie with Richard Gere, which was like half good and half bad. There was like some really creepy elements to the movie, but they like went so like, I don't know. It was like not a good movie, but it wasn't like the worst movie I've ever seen about a cryptid. It was interesting enough that I watched it all the way through. Mothman is real. It's true. He broke into my house and flew violently around a light. Oh, good lord. You've all been Mothman. Is that the new, like, Rickroll? Is you go, oh, Mothman was here. Ah ha ha, you've been Mothman. That'd be the most chaotic, like, stupid thing. I love that. But, guys, by the way, I just noticed we're at 800 subs. Thank you so much for that. That's really nice. Holy shit. I had no idea. Because the letters, the numbers blend in with the white background. I really didn't think the sub count through very well. The new stick bug. He's a man and a moth. I said Mothman. I said Mothman. Okay, now I get the YMCA. I get it. Bought lights, hoping to catch me a Mothman. Anyway. 1975 book, The Mothman Prophecies, claiming that there were supernatural elements related to the sightings and a connection to the collapse of the Silver Bridge. The book was later adapted into a 2002 film starring Richard Gere. That's the one I was just talking about. An annual festival in Point Pleasant is devoted to the Mothman legend. Yo, whenever COVID's over, maybe I'll have to go out to West Virginia and go to the Mothman Festival, because that's amazing. I had no idea they did that. On November 15th, 1966, two young couples from Point Pleasant, Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Mallet, told police they saw a large gray creature whose eyes glowed red. Wait, what am I doing? We got this happy music going on. We need creepy YouTube background music compilation. Creepy music. Royalty free. Please, no DMCA, please. All right. It's the Donnie Darko logo. That instantly makes me feel like I'm going to get copyright struck. Ghost Stories, the royalty-free horror tracks. Ah, yes. This is it. Oh my god, Liberty Mutual is the first track on this compilation. You've gone incognito. Oh, so it's that kind of stream? Yeah, I don't want you weirdos to know what the hell I Google. It's mainly this shit, honestly. And like the price of Pokemon cards. People have been leaving cans of beans by the Mothman statue, and I find that wonderful. Does he eat beans? It's pretty nice. Maybe something from Muji? Oh, that would actually work. Great call. Muji. Wait, what? I've only seen Muji's stuff on Twitter. Is there like a separate website for it? I don't know. No, the commercials! Roman Arlo, thank you for the bits. Who eats me? No, do not eat other members of the chat. Chat, do not do that. Okay. Well, this is royalty free. Or it claims it is. Watch me still get fucking copyright struck for this. I'll be so mad. Me and the boys leaving Mothman beans at 3 a.m. Oh, that is fantastic. It's fantastic. Consume smile. All right. All right. Now I will adopt a better, creepier voice for reading about the Mothman. I think he mainly posts to YouTube. He's very famous among creepypasta. Yeah, that's why I don't know if there's like I didn't see Mew G. I just saw whoever Mew was. All right. On November 15th, 1966, two young couples from Point Pleasant, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and Mary Mallet, told police they saw a large gray creature whose eyes glowed red when the car's headlights picked it up. They described it as a large flying man with 10-foot wings, following their car while they were driving in an area outside of town known as the TNT area, the site of a former World War II munitions plant. That's actually kind of creepy. Creamy George. Why are people bringing up Creamy George again? Why would you ever bring up Creamy George? This is loud music for creepy background. Just waiting for people to leave creamy soup cans at George Washington statue. Oh my god. That's what it was. Made it just in time for Mothman reading. You did, Tiramisu. Love the creepy narrator voice. Listen, I've watched way too many creepypastas in my life. And like no sleep. I used to do these creepy reads on like YouTube way long ago. Mothman just sounds like a dude doing cosplay late at night. You called him Creamy George. Listen, I know, but you kept the legend alive, chat. That's on you. All right, back to creepypasta reading. And creepy Wikipedia reading. It's not even a like I could read like creepypastas about this. I'm reading like Wikipedia. Jesus Christ. During the next few days, other people reported similar sightings. Two volunteer firemen who saw it said it was a large bird with red eyes. Mason County Sheriff George Johnson commented that he believed the sightings were due to an unusually large heron he termed a shite poke. I'm gonna just do one take creepypasta reads where like if something's really fucking stupid in the creepypasta and I laugh, I'm just gonna keep it in. Shite poke. Contractor Newell Partridge told Johnson that when he aimed his flashlight at a creature in a nearby field, its eyes glowed like bicycle reflectors. Guys, that's what cat eyes do in the fucking dark. West Virginia's bored. West Virginia during the 60s, there was nothing to do except shine lights onto various creatures and go, oh, their eyes glow. It's a Mothman. He doesn't do compilations, but yeah, he goes by both Mew and Mewji. Oh, that is the same guy? Okay. I was very confused because I've only seen his name as Mewji in the credits of videos. All right, thank you for clearing that up, Makori. Got it. Mothman sounds like a rejected Marvel hero. It's true. All right, anyway. And blamed buzzing noises from his television set and the disappearance of his German Shepherd dog on the creature. So yeah, guys, beans aren't gonna cut it for Mothman. It wants to snag your pups, apparently. West Virginia was ready for something to happen in their neighborhood. Can't have shit in West Virginia. Anti-Pog didn't get a notification. Well, it's all good, Brooke. You're only 2.5 hours late. I'll just dock your pay. You know, you get that many less exposure dollars from this stream. Welcome, though, Brooke. It's nice to see you. We're reading about Mothman, and I'm doing my best creepypasta narrator voice. Wildlife biologist Robert L. Smith at West Virginia University told reporters that descriptions and sightings all fit the sandhill crane, a large American crane almost as high as a man, high as a man, with a 7-foot wingspan featuring circles of reddish coloring around the eyes. The bird may have wandered out of its migration route and therefore was unrecognized at first because it was not native to this region. At the time, Batman was a popular TV show, And soon after the first reports, newspapers coined the name Mothman, inspired by a comic book enemy of Batman called Killer Moth. Actually, okay, so who said that it sounds like a rejected, like, superhero or whatever? Because, so they literally coined the term, the media coined the term because of Batman comics? So, kind of close, honestly. I'm taking Brooks' pay, poggers. My favorite edutainer. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here, Ashley. Welcome to the edutainment stream, the #1 edutainment stream. Hello, I'm here because I love cryptids. Us too. That's what we're doing. I was just in the wrong hero universe. Yeah, you were close though. That's wild. The originality in the 60s was staggering, right? I mean, and this was the 1960s Adam West one, so that was like a gag show. It was like Adam West, like, I'm sure you guys have all seen the gif of, like, Adam West in, like, the skin-tight, like, spandex Batman costume, carrying, like, a giant cartoon bomb, being like, whoa, like that, like, oh, I'm Batman, whoa, like, that was that show every episode. It was insane. Honestly, Mothman named after Batman villain sounds about right. That was my favorite Batman. It's the most insane one to watch, truly. After the December 15th, 1967 collapse of the Silver Bridge and the death of 46 people, the incident gave rise to the legend and connected the Mothman sightings to the bridge collapse. The Mothman Prophecies is a major motion picture loosely based on the 1975 book of the same name by John Keel. I wonder if I'd like the book more then, because like I said, the movie was not good, but it wasn't like the worst thing. So I wonder if they'll like the book's way better. This fry bread rocks. Yo, fry bread, so good. According to Georgian newspaper, oh, Georgian like the country, not like Georgia the state. Because I was like, is this is like Southern speak. It's not the country Georgia, it's the state Georgia, and this is actually just a regular person from Georgia trying to speak English. Svobodnyaya Grozdva. You know, out cow tipping, and you gotta svadjabaya Grozdva. I mean, I've been to Georgia many times. There are some people out there who sound like that. Russian UFOologists claim that Mothman sightings in Moscow foreshadowed the 1999 Russian apartment bombings. Oh God, that's bleak. As a Georgian can confirm. Have you checked out Goatman and his bridge yet? Well, we're talking about various animal men. I have not, but maybe that's something we'll do in a future stream. In 2016, WCHS-TV published a photo purported to be of Mothman, taken by an anonymous man while driving on Route 2 in Mason County, West Virginia. Science writer Sharon A. Hill proposed that the photo showed a bird, perhaps an owl, carrying a frog or snake away, and wrote that there is zero reason to suspect it is the Mothman as described in legend. There are far too many reasonable explanations. Is this truth or fiction, chat? Ooh! I don't know why I did that noise, because we already have, like, creepy, like, sound effects in the background. I live in Georgia. Well, then you also can confirm there are people from Georgia who sound like that. Brian's impression sounded like L trying to finish the lyrics to a song. AI trying to finish the lyrics to a song. I thought there was a lowercase L for a second. I was like, who's L? L? I was like, that makes sense, because L sounds like a name that someone would be named in Georgia. The Bunny Man in Virginia. Is there a Bunny Man in Virginia as well? What? Virginia, what is your problem? Weird Al, obviously. Given a plethora of reasonable explanations and one spoopy explanation, the conclusion is clear. It's true! Folklorist Jan Harold Brunvand notes that Mothman has been widely covered in the popular press, some claiming sightings connected with UFOs, and others claiming that a military storage site was Mothman's home. Brunvand notes that recountings of the 1966 to 67 Mothman reports usually state that at least 100 people saw Mothman, with many more afraid to report their sightings, but observed that written sources for such stories consisted of children's books or sensationalized or undocumented accounts that fail to quote identifiable persons. Brunvand found elements in common among many Mothman reports and much older folk tales, suggesting that something real may have triggered the scares and become woven with existing folklore. That's sort of like what happens in the movie It, right? You know, it's kind of creepy. Right. He also records anecdotal tales of Mothman supposedly attacking the roofs of parked cars occupied by teenagers. There was that early up above, they said that like it was, yeah, the first sighting was by the TNT area of the World War II munitions plant. So if it's like a military-based sightings or storage site, that's like kind of creepy, right? It's a little bit creepy. Maybe it was like a government military experiment gone wrong, or maybe it was just like a cool place to be. LOLP. Wait, did I say anything about P? Why does this just happen? Fantastic. I like that. Conversely, Joe Nickel says that a number of hoaxes followed the publicity generated by the original reports, such as a group of construction workers who tied flashlights to helium balloons. Nickel attributes the Mothman stories to sightings of barn owls, suggesting that the Mothman's glowing eyes were actually a red eye effect caused from the reflection of light from flashlights or other bright light sources. Was that not what we just talked about a moment ago? I literally just talked about that. Saying that Mothman could be an X-Man. Maybe. Who am I to say? Mutant moth human. Yeah. Moths are annoying. Can't we just spray some 10x in that motherfucker? Hey guys, gals, and non-binary pals, are we winning tonight? 1 billion? We're doing our best to win, you know? We're definitely winning. Chat, at the very least, chat is winning tonight. Chat is winning over me. I would like a Death's Head Mothman. We stay winning. Benjamin Radford points out that the only report of glowing red eyes was secondhand, that of Shirley Hensley, quoting her father. According to University of Chicago psychologist David A. Gallo, 55 sightings of Mothman in Chicago during 2017, published on the website of self-described Fortean researcher Lon Strickler, are a selective sample. Gallo explains that he's not sampling random people and asking if they saw the Mothman. He's just counting the number of people that voluntarily came forward to report a sighting. According to Gallo, people more likely to visit a paranormal-centric website like Strickler's might also be more inclined to believe in and therefore witness the existence of a Mothman. Ooh. Manny Moon, take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you being here. Get some wonderful rest. Thank you so, so much. Yes, pie? LOL pie. LOL. It is Pie Day. You're right, chat. Happy Pie Day. LOL pie. We done did it. You guys have made two unrelated things wrap around and be related. Very good, chat. Can you attract him with a big lamp? Is that why Mothman attacks cars? Their headlights? Probably. I'm guessing. Happy Magnum P.I. Day. Wow. Now we're stretching. Clever, but now we're stretching. Some pseudoscience adherents, such as ufologists, paranormal authors, and cryptozoologists, claim that Mothman was an alien, a supernatural manifestation, or a previously unknown species of animal. In his 1975 book, The Mothman Prophecies, author John Keel claimed that the Point Pleasant residents experienced precognitions, including premonitions of the collapse of the Silver Bridge, unidentified flying object sightings, visits from inhuman or threatening men in black, and other phenomena. Ooh, creepy. What's chat's favorite pie? That's hard for me to pick. I love so many pies. So there's a festival if you want to go to West Virginia when COVID's over. Sounds like a pretty cool thing. In June 2020, a petition was started to replace all Confederate statues in the United States with statues of Mothman. As of July 2020, the petition has garnered over 2,000 signatures. Amazing. Pie is gross smile. Lav? Unbelievable. Someone ban Lav for the next 6 months, please. Mothman is greater than racist? Oh, hell yeah. Where can I sign? That's so funny. I love strawberry, rhubarb, pumpkin, and pecan pies. All excellent choices, Megan. I'm all about those. Ooh, we got some like weird, creepy violin in the background. All right, that was good. Mothman was fun. Guys, Mothman's, for those of you who've never seen Mothman, there's a couple, like, he's kind of a creepy guy. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is Trump tweeting about the Mothman, a West Virginia urban legend? I don't know, because he's fucking insane and he is beyond damaged? I don't know. Shut the fuck up. See no difference in the two. No, Mothman is much more handsome. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Mothman's statue. God, he is ripped. This dude does crunches. All day, every day. All day. Get him away from the lovely Mothman. Yeah, seriously. Leave him alone. Mothman is just trying to vibe. You disgusting, weird creep. Why is he so strong? Well, he's got to, like, apparently lift up dogs and steal German shepherds. That takes, like, physical force. Ever seen Mothman's booty? He's got some fucking cake. Chat, am I gonna get banned if I Google Mothman ass?
7 months.
Is what shows up going to be like... Wait. I have an idea. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in a different browser window. Okay, surprisingly safe. There is one fan art, but there's no ding dang ding-a-ling. So I think I actually can. I think I can show off the cake. His ass is thick. It do be. Mothman more like dump man. All right. King Charisma, thank you, by the way, for the 7-month resub. I appreciate your support a lot. What the fuck? What have these streams turned into? Mothman's ass don't quit. It's a YouTube video. Oh, Jesus. Is there a wiki article on the Glob Glow Gab Galab? I feel like he can be called a cryptid. That's absolutely a cryptid. If you guys don't know about the Glob Glow Glab Galab, here we go. Here we go. Which one of you uploaded that video? Yeah, who uploaded someone fisting Mothman's ass? All right. If you guys have never seen this, now it's time to view one of my favorite cryptids of all time. Probably gonna get 8 ads.
I love books, and this basement is a true treasure.
I don't even remember what movie this is from. Some creepy kids animation. Like that, they're all perfectly in sync.
The schwabble double wobble gobble flibber blubber blub. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast
of thoughts and mind.
Schwabble double glibber glubber schwibble schwab glub. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble double glibber glubber schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber schwab.
Who greenlit this shit? Someone brilliant. Didn't Scott Cawthon make this or something weird like that? I hope so. This slaps, right? What does any of that mean? I'm full of flib the schlibble kind? New TikTok dance, guys. Why does Fortnite not have... Epic is a bunch of cowards. Why is that dance not in Fortnite? Amazon introducing the Amazon Glob Glow Gab Galab. What the fuck happens on YouTube at all anymore? I hate how this is a vibe. I saw Remix came up. Oh god, Grandated. Okay, wait. Osaki Trap Remix.
I'm the Glob Glow Gabka. I love books, and this basement is a true treasure trove. I am the Glob Glow Gabka. Lava swabble double wabble gabble for the blood.
Oh my god. This is the day Brian became a reaction Andy. DMC. Oh, wait. You're right. What if I got DMCA'd and banned from. I got fucking banned again for that. All right, go look up the Trap Remix on your own if you want. Oh my god. I didn't even fucking think about that. The only way to go down. Yeah, why? How did you get banned? I was reaction Andying on my stream, and I put on the Glob Glow Gab collab Trap Remix. Legendary ban. Yeah, that would go down and hit. That would if that ever happens. If I get banned for something like that, please fucking make a joke of it. Please go to like r/stream fails and fucking post that all over the place. Cause that's so funny to me. Again? Yes. Again. It would be my second ban off of Twitch. So the first time I doxed a racist, and then the next time I listened to Trap Globgle Glab. Yeah. Meme the shit out of it. Yeah. If I ever got fucking banned for listening to a meme song like Trap Remix or something on stream because I was reaction Andying and I was getting too into it, I want our subreddit, I want the r/BeaglyBub subreddit to fucking explode with memes. I will not even feel bad about it because I'll just like wait out my 7 days or whatever. And I want to read new memes on that subreddit every day. And also, I want people to like post that in like r/like streamer fails or something. Like if that were to happen. You actually doxed a racist on stream? Yeah, because they kept coming in and being unbelievably terrible. And incredibly racist. Not even to me, they were just using horrible racist language. And I wanted to make an example of them. That I don't fuck around with that kind of thing. And I'm willing to go to Twitch jail for a few days to make their life scarier. That's basically what happened. That's fucking pog. I was only banned for like 3 to 7 days. I don't even remember how long it was either. I was like, I technically get like 3 strikes. I don't give a shit. I'll take one. Racists deserve to be scared. Yeah, they really do. Anyway, chat, I wanted to do this thing, and we'll start on the Mothman page. But this is something I saw someone else do. I can't remember. It sucks because I wish I could give credit for it. But there was like this viral thing going around on Twitter of someone who just like, we're not going to do it with the speed run. But what he does on stream is he will start on a random Wikipedia page and he will have chat give him like a random word or subject. Are we doing the 5 degrees? It's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, I'm pretty sure. Or is it 5 degrees? 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. And it's like, yeah, you just, for those of you who don't know, everything is tangentially related to Kevin Bacon by 6 clicks on the internet, essentially. So you could be, yeah, the Wikipedia game. So it's like, we could start up Mothman, and then Mothman could be a cryptid, and a cryptid could be linked to, well, like, so for this one, like, if we want, you have to try to get to a certain word or entry within, like, the least number of clicks, or just see if it's even possible to do. So, like, for instance, like, if we're trying to find Kevin Bacon, I go, oh, Richard Gere. And this is why it's called the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, is because it's, like, been proven everything in the world is somehow connected to Kevin Bacon for some reason. And you'd be like, oh, wow, Richard Gere. Yeah, wow, cool. So he's an actor. So Richard Gere has worked on like a whole bunch of stuff in Hollywood. He worked with, he was the sexiest man alive one time. I bet that like Kevin Bacon's in there, and you'd like click that, and then you find like Kevin Bacon. And that's like how you just do it. And it's really amazing. I thought it was just that every person could be connected to Kevin Bacon. Yes, like it was a bit of an exaggeration of everything, but the more I've played this game with people, the more I've found out that like abstract concepts end up being connected to Kevin Bacon. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, chat. So we'll start on Mothman page. Give me a word, and I'm just gonna pick out one that I like from chat. And give me like an idea or a concept or like a place, and we'll see if we can get it. Someone said, I saw someone online once say, having ADHD is like a lifelong game of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's very accurate. So here's the thing about this also, guys, is we're going to do this without a counter or a timer or any sort of like restrictions. I'm just going to try to find a way to get to the thing that I pick out. Dump man. No. Dump man. Shrek. Oh, God. Okay, that's chaotic enough, but simple enough that I think we have to try to find Shrek. Shrek's a good one for like an intro softball, because like I said, we already got Richard Gere. So we're gonna go to Shrek. From Mothman to Richard Gere. All right. Academy Awards. Did Shrek win an Academy Award? I can't remember. It might have. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go to Academy Awards. We are going to see a list of Academy Award. If we can find a list of like Academy Awards given out to movies. I feel like Shrek had to like have won like a musical, like 3D animation or something, right? Oh, why don't I just there's an animation. There is an animation category at the Academy Awards. So we can do that. We can do that. Okay. So best oh yeah, here we go. Best animated short film, best animated feature film. Yeah, okay. Best animated feature film. Okay, so this is just for the Academy Awards. So if I click Beauty and the Beast, animation. There's Disney. Computer animation. We're gonna find this. We're gonna do it. He missed it. It said DreamWorks. Shit. All right, we go back. Did it say it back here? Oh, it's right there. There we fucking go. Let's go. All right, chat owes me 5,000 subs for doing that. All right, chat, give me another word. Let's do this again. Let's try to get to something else. Challenge accepted. Not P. Markiplier. Oh, God. That's almost so fucking stupid that I kind of want to do that one, because I can sort of link it in my head. I feel like I can... Don't actually give me subs! I said 500 because it's such a ridiculous number that it should not be even close to obtainable. That was literally not something you should do. Thank you very much, Chronic, for the 10 to chat. Thank you for gifting Ghostin' Zero, Beans, So Many a Star, Volatile Everman, Fish Brain, Mick Yoshi, Pixel Bunny, Dragonfly Warrior, Tessie, and Rainy Prince. If any of you are here in chat, say thank you to Chronic for a meme donation. Do not give me your money right now. That was literally, it was really nice, but stop. Alicia Rose, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. We have them to Sammy's Coming for Your Toes. I hate that name. Resnick Tracy. What is happening? Chat. Stop.
Lesbians?
No, like literally, like I made a joke. I said 500 because it will not.
Lesbian?
It's not an obtainable amount.
The other L word.
Stop, chat. Stop. Thank you
Lesbians?
very much. Resnick Tracy, Anon Over Heaven, Kevin Caution, Vitza. Say thank you to Alicia Rose if you got any of those. Gimli with the 5 gifted. To I Love Melons, Mystery Sunday. Why do we have we already maxed out a hype train? Stop. We already maxed it out. We already stopped. It's done. Thank you very much, but no. Me clicking internet links does not equal pay me money. That's not what needs to happen.
Lesbian?
Thank you very much.
L word.
Gimli, thank you for gifting subs to
Lesbians?
I Love Melons, Mystery Sunday, Thick Jewel, Zenara, and Los Fanny Bandits. If any of you are in chat, say thank you to Actually Gimli. Stop it, though. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I love all of you. I really do. Johnny Thay, thank you so much, Johnny, for the 5 gifted to Fatima Eden, 5 Laurens at Freddy's, Dear Me Fox, Cat Septic Eye, Sydney Loves Foxes. Please say thank you to Johnny for those guys. Guys,
Lesbians?
stop. You do not need to do this. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Zero Law Liot, thank you very much. Zero Law Liot. Thank you, Zero, for the 5 gifted to Diablo, Kiana, Yvonne. Guys, this is too much. This is really nice, but this is genuinely too much. Grey Wolf Retro, Fantoa, and IB Bapis. If any of you are in chat, please say thank you to Zero. Jonathan with a gifted sub to Julian Deek. If you're in chat, say thank you to Jonathan. Chronic with the 500 bits. That's really nice of you, but way too much. Thank you for the mlems, though. That Weirdo with a gifted sub to Starlight 71198. Make sure you're saying thanks to that Weirdo. Lav with it. Fucking Lav. Thank you, Lav, for gifting a sub to Tommy Innit. I hope the next time Tommy logs on to stream and is on his streamer dashboard, he has a notification that he was gifted a sub to this channel that he doesn't even know exists. Woo! Thank you. Tommy, if you're watching the stream, if you're lurking, please say thanks to Lav for the gifted sub. That Weirdo, thanks for another gifted sub to Halizzy, and another gifted sub to Double Walker. If either of you in the chat, please make sure that you're saying thank you to that Weirdo. You guys are way too nice. You guys have done way too much already this stream. You don't have to do nearly this much. 1 billion, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Sean. You did not have to do that because Sean actually comes by regularly and like randomly and like resubs every couple months. Thank you, though. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. That really, you guys are way too nice. You guys are way too nice. Thank you. Can't wait for Tommy to drop by his favorite streamer, Girbeagly. It's so stupid. That's so fucking dumb. Thank you very much, Foodie, for the gifted sub to Yamanaka, or continuing your sub from Yamanaka as well. That's really nice of you. This is so dumb. Thank you, guys. That was way too much and way too short of a time. Thank you very much. I want people to know, like, full stop. Like,
I always feel welcome here, so it's well worth extending the gift sub.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the 2-month resub. It's really nice, Pineapple Warlord, to see people come back for another month after their first like gifted sub or after their first time subscribing because they liked it enough to stick around for another month. That's so nice of you. Please, like, fully understand, guys. Like, when I make jokes about like giving me money or subbing or anything like that, I do not mean them. I do not want anyone to ever feel like guilted or like pressured into donating or gifting subs or anything. Thank you so much, Chronic, for the gifted, the 5 more gifted. Guys, we're at a 470% hype train. We don't, that's way too much. That's more than I ever expect during a stream. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Thank you for gifting subs to Something with Teeth, Chill Bear King, Kermsby, The Leezy, and Beckoniet. Guys, we finished another level 5 hype train we do not need to do anymore. Thank you so much Guilted, it's a challenge. It's not a challenge. Anonymous with a gifted sub to Dwayne The Rock Johnson, all one username. I hope that Dwayne Johnson, if he's actually on Twitch, has actually secured the name just The Rock, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the gifted sub. Please know, I stream for you guys because I want to hang out with people. Yes, I expect to get like some subs. Yes, I expect to get like some bits or whatever it might be. It is something that like goes into my general income, but like I make enough of a living like doing sponsored videos and like what I make from like other like work opportunities and things through like YouTube and through just content creation in general and streaming in general. And I want no one to ever take that burden upon themselves of being like, well, I have to pay for like the information and the like entertainment and stuff that I'm viewing right now. Like, you guys are amazing. And I really love you all. And I appreciate all of you. The Rock is a small Spanish streamer. but honestly, I stream because I like hanging out with people. I like just sharing like things I'm interested in. I like playing games and just goofing off and just like vibing together. Like it's just such a nice way to like wind down a night. Please never feel pressured to sub or donate or anything. You being here is donating your time. I say it all the time, but I like really like to go into depth and like reiterate like how much I mean that. Your company is something that is like, it's so much value to me of just hanging out together. So please never feel pressured to do anything. If you are someone who is a lurker Andy who never does a single thing, you never even like log into your Twitch account. You just watch the stream. You don't even like write anything in chat or anything. Like if you're just here watching the stream, that means the world to me. You don't have to do that. And the fact that people take time out of their day and choose to be here night after night is like unbelievable to me still. So thank you so much. Like seriously, thank you to every single one of you. That was a funny meme, haha, but that was a lot. And I hope people understand like that is a lot of money right there. That is so much. So thank you for the support. Like thank you so much for supporting what I do. Thanks for being amazing. Anixis with the gifted sub to Ashley. Thank you so much. Ashley, please make sure you're saying thanks to Henixis for that. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy being a sub here. Rain the Jock Dance. We love you, Brian. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're so fun to chill with. Like, seriously. I'm glad this moment is over the Shrek wiki. Yeah, if anything could make me look less sincere, it's me talking about this over the fucking original Shrek wiki. Thank you for pointing that out. Jonathan with a gifted sub to Richard Gere. Do you think Richard Gere actually uses Twitch, or is he too much of a boomer? Thank you very much for giving us up to Richard Gere. The guy, especially the meme accounts, though. Don't worry. Do not do that because they're not going to renew. It's just you throwing money into the void, basically. Anixis, thank you for gifting us up to Tiramisu. That's really nice of you, Tiramisu. If you're still here, make sure you're saying thanks to Anixis. Thank you both of you for supporting the channel just by being here and being awesome. We really appreciate your company. Seriously. All right, we're going from Shrek. It was to Markiplier. We're going from Shrek to Markiplier. Like, Will It Wiki is like what this is. Anonymous or Ranboo. Stop gifting random streamers who are huge subs. Thank you for that, though, whoever you are, Anonymous. Shrekiplier. Fucking Shrekiplier. But you can't gift a sub to Not George is Not Found because apparently he's been banned. Now you have to go to Yeah, now we have to try to find Markiplier through Wikipedia. This is a segment I'm titling Will It Wiki. He got banned twice. Jesus Christ. I haven't even been banned twice, and I'm looking at Shrek on Wikipedia. That's a bannable offense right there. Isn't that Markiplier meme of him as Lord Farquaad? That's literally what I was gonna click. Oh, the dream SMP waking up to a sub to Girbeagly. They're gonna come. They're gonna invite me to the SMP, and I'm just gonna cause a whole bunch of chaos because I have no idea what's going on in the lore because I don't watch it. Oh my god. All right, let's see if there's like in pop culture, there's like the e-meme. Darn it. No mention in other media. No mention of the Markiplier e-meme as Lord Farquaad. So sad. So sad. All right. Go to animated film. Wait, no. Okay, animated film, animation. Maybe short film? No.
Punch me in the
Well,
booty.
short film could take us to like entertainment, right? Production company, low budget, no budget films, featurettes. Video games? Oh, maybe, yeah. Video games would be a good one. That's smart. That's very smart. Okay. Crypt, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Dad Aspie. That's so nice of you. Thank you very, very much. Try with FNAF. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. So we're going to go to, what, marketing down here? Nah. Accolades, influence, other media. There were Shrek video games. I remember. Like where it was on the animation page. Okay. Oh shit. Where was that? Oh, Lord Farquaad, animated, video games. Okay, we're gonna find video games. Where am I missing this? Why am I all of a sudden I am unable to find it? Video games. It was like next to my pointer. Delaney Rose, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Some YouTubers are Disney affiliated to some extent. Okay, so funny story about that for those of you who don't know. So Disney had a hand in YouTube culture for a while back when multi-channel networks were a big thing, MCNs. And basically they were just these big umbrella companies that like owned the rights to your channel essentially. Like you just made content of whatever and they would like brand your content with like their name and then also take a cut of your money, and they were actually really predatory and shitty. I'm so glad like the sort of the era of MCNs and everyone needing an MCM is gone. Because the entire point of MCNs was they allegedly bought the licenses of what you were making content on. So if you're a video gaming Let's Player, they were the ones who would handle the licensing of like the gaming material, which doesn't even really make sense entirely because like new games are coming out all the time. You could be playing like, you know, an indie game or something like that. Who knows? But that was basically they were like protection so that you followed like YouTube's like copyright guidelines and things. Youngblooded, have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for chilling with us. So like, yeah, in theory, they were a hype man. They could get you deals. Yeah, they would do all like the behind the like scene shit. Like they were going to promote your videos, which some did, but like to a very ineffective extent. They would like give you like, if you were big enough, you get like a manager on them, and the manager would talk to like brands for you to get you like brand deals. And they were mainly just like self-serving though. They took a huge cut of your revenue. When you already had some of your like revenue taken out by YouTube, like payout. They really just preyed on people who were new to the YouTube scene, who didn't know how it really worked yet, who also were like afraid or like too lazy to learn. So it was very, very predatory and really crappy. But back in the day, everyone was on one. And one of the biggest ones was owned by Disney. It was called Polaris. And Polaris would basically... Does it mean they're stealing content from small creators? No, they didn't steal content. You still made your own content. It's just if they wanted to, they could be like, oh, check this Craig Gameplays guy out. He like, and they put it on like the Polaris like Twitter, and they put it on like Instagram and shit like that. But Polaris was like one of the biggest ones. It was owned by Disney. It had the biggest names on it. You know, it had Mark on it, it had Sean on it, it had Ethan. When he started getting big, he was thrown on it. A whole bunch of huge creators were on it. Ethan was not on it until near the end of its life, near the end of Polaris. Yeah, Polaris is the reason you can watch Ethan on Disney Channel. Yeah, Disney XP is like the Disney XD, like Let's Play segments that they do. I think Parker has like a show on it as well. But there's like a whole bunch of stuff that they like basically take your content and they would push it out everywhere. And most MCNs did not do that much for you. Most of them just took a cut of your money and then said, oh yeah, we'll promote you, like, and then they never did, and they were just scummy and a marketing tactic. But Polaris also owned, like, you know, Maker, or Disney owned Maker Studios, which was like the overall branch of like Polaris and stuff like that. They owned, God, what the hell was that? There was one that was for like RPM or something, was like the smaller one for like smaller creators. But Ethan got onto Polaris near the end of Polaris being a thing. But Polaris was awesome because when Ethan first started working for Mark, he started getting like a lot of renown, obviously, and obviously he worked so hard to get there. I'm not going to take anything away from his own hard work in that. He was getting the attention finally getting the attention I thought he deserved for years before he blew up. And I would tell him all the time, one of these days people are going to like find out like how fun and entertaining you are, and you're going to explode from it. And he did. And Polaris like took Ethan under their wing. And the thing is like that was back when Ethan was part of like a trio. We even called ourselves the trio. Those of you who remember the G era, where G, and again, I'm not bringing up G to like stir up any drama or anything like that. I hope G's doing well, actually. I think he just followed me from one of his new accounts on Twitter. But like, I have no ill will towards G. I hope that he's doing well and figuring out himself. But G, Ethan, and I used to... Thank you, by the way, Felly, for the big bits. Or, thank you for the 69 bits. Appreciate that. How well. Just to warn you guys, I'm also probably not going to be streaming too much longer. But we really wanted to do, like, signings at conventions and things like that. And Polaris had a small team dedicated to, like, Ethan, and by extension, us, because, like, we were a package deal. Ethan used to do this thing where, like, conventions would like approach him, and basically what would happen is they'd be like, oh, we want to sign you up for like this signing, or we want to sign you up for this panel, or we want to sign you up for like this featured thing. And he would go, okay, if that happens, I'm bringing along like my friends, like Brian and G are going to be part of those signings as well. And he's like, if we can't negotiate that, then I'm not doing the signing. And he used to do that for us all the time, and it was like really, really cool and really, really kind of him. And we wouldn't have gotten some of the like really amazing opportunities until like, you know, I grew my own stuff as much as I could, and now if I want, I can like book a signing or a panel or whatever at whatever convention I want. But back then, he was like helping us along. The PopCon era, yeah. But he used to like negotiate on our behalf and stuff. But Polaris was one of the tools that they used to help. His like dedicated team used to help us set up those signings and help us negotiate those signings and shit like that. And it was really, really helpful to have them there. But they were owned by Disney, and because just based off proximity of working together a lot, for a while they were scouting me. And Polaris, they changed over to Disney XP. Or Digital Disney Network. They were DDN for a while. But they were scouting me. So it's funny. I forgot how I tangented off of this. Oh yeah, people were talking about Disney owning MCN. But the MCN that they owned, Polaris, aka Disney Digital Network, scouted me for a while because they were gonna put me on it. And then it like died and it like went away, and they haven't signed anyone for years. So it was really, really wild. But I could have been on Disney Channel. The I grow, you grow, we grow model of friendship is pretty pog. That's how it's always been. I mean, I mention it all the time, but back when Ethan's YouTube channel was smaller than mine, I used to give him a shout out at the end of like every single video I did, even if we weren't collabing, just because I wanted to watch him grow. I mentioned Disney having influence over Let's Players. Yeah. Sorry to cause a derail. Hey, this is my stream. I ADHD tangent as much as I want. And then you guys are just here for the ride. Hopefully it's been enjoyable to learn A little bit more of the behind the scenes. Video game Let's Plays. We gotta get the Let's Plays. Let's focus again, me. Game media. All right. That's like media like... oh, that's like in games. Okay. Genres, mode, intent, educational, serious. All right, we gotta do this one quick. So glad you and Ethan supported each other so much. Never would have found this community without him shouting you out. Oh, thank you, Mars. Thanks for listening, my friend. Sega's marketable animal sidekick. Could have been a Disney princess. Once, I'm so sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, but I hope that hanging out in the stream for a little bit helps you out a bit. It's nice to have you here. We hope that we can all cheer you up just with some good vibes. I missed the good news train, but good news, I got a job and a vaccine schedule and new overalls. They're like sweatpants. They're so comfy. Yo, Starwick, that's awesome. Very good news. All three of those things. That's great. All right, we are gonna try to find industry. Okay, publishers, distributors, journal, influencers. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do it. Social media influencer. An internet celebrity, also known as a social media influencer. Oh, God. YouTube. Okay. YouTubers and vloggers. Micro celebrities. Come on. Oh, here's this guy. Okay. All right. So we're on PewDiePie. We're on Breakfast's page. Oh, related. Associated X. Markiplier. We did it. We did it! Mark Edward Fishbach. Age 31. Pretty wild. We did it. Pog. Pretty wild. What the fuck? When did we get to this many subs? I thought there was like 20 subs that came through during that sub-train thing that we did. Why? I literally thought I was going to look up and there was going to be like 50-something subs. Thank you! I appreciate that. And I also find it funny as fish in his name. All the time.
Break out the
what a fucking baby.
The other L word.
Chronic with the gifted subs and Misty Clouds. That was not a call to action to give me more subs, by the way. That was just way too many. Thank you very, very much for that, Chronic. It's time for me to lurk. Enjoy the lurk, Sarah. Actually, now that we found Mark, that was the golden grail. That was the holy grail, the golden goose, whatever you want to call it. We're going to probably wind down here. Where are the subs at? They're blending in to the screen because I didn't think this through in any way, shape, or form. The idea of having a wiki seems a bit intimidating. It shouldn't be at all, but... I mean, there's Wikitubia. We ever, like, looked at the Wikitubia? I did a video on it a while ago. You guys ever... Have I ever shown this portion of the internet that follows me? My Wikitubia page? This is... Okay, this is also ancient... like, weird shit. But Wikitubia is literally a website that... So this has existed since, like, the beginning of YouTube. It's its own wiki. And if you... Back in the day, if you got on this, it meant that you had made it in some way. That you had enough renown, enough fans, made enough money, or had... you know, been featured in enough things that, like, you had made it. You were an online content creator that of some renown. So when you would get, like, I used to, like, when I was, like, smaller, would check and be like, whoa, cool. Like, this guy got on a Wikitubia, because it was a lot smaller of a database back in the day. But I got added to this years ago, apparently. And it's dumb. I did an interview with them, though. But have I ever, that Wikitubia page is a disaster. It's so messy. It's so out of date. It's like, it's absolutely super out of date. It's, I did a video on it that I, like, talked about, like, how accurate it was. I can't remember if this is all that was in here. I think someone took out stuff. I think somebody took out shit from my Wikitubia. I have like an anti-fan that like, I have like a hater who's like, I'm gonna erase his YouTube history. Who drew that dumb, stinky icon. Yeah, McCory, is that surreal sometimes to see your art like on other websites? But yeah, when I got on this, I remember being like, oh, I made it. Whoa, amazing, wow. I didn't say your name is that. I said McCory, didn't I? If I didn't, then I'm sorry. Listen, I have dyslexia, so I'm allowed to fuck up. You're not, though. We have just this blurb about me. I'm pretty sure I did a YouTube video like a couple years ago about like the accuracy of this, and like some of it was just like really fucking weird. Like there's a stream meme section, and literally nobody uses any of these memes anymore. This was it was created 2018, so 3 years ago almost now. It's in the description on the Wikitubia. Oh, wait, really? Is that what it says? Like in the image info? That's fucked up if it is. Am I missing it? I don't even see it. Your #1 fan is on the right. South Park? Kyle from South Park? Pog, dude, I'm so glad. Got my #1 fan, Clark from South Park. Shop. Is this updated? No, that's my Spreadshirt still. Associates. Crank Gameplays. Okay, that one makes sense. Misty Chronexia, the anime YouTuber. Oh, someone. Oh, here. Yeah, why didn't they just copy paste what is on my actual YouTube page? That's not. By the way, guys, that 7-year-old video is almost a year old now. Because in 3 days is my YouTube anniversary of 8 years. I have no idea what to do. Yeah, it says McCory right here. All they had to do is, I haven't updated this in ever. The only thing I've ever updated is this charity donation amount. I've never updated the rest of this. And to add the Epic creator code and my P.O. box. Besides that, it has always been spelled right. How did they fuck that up? Literally all they had to do was copy paste it. How did they do that? Oh, good lord. But yeah, I've done a video about like how inaccurate this is or whatever. This needs an updating. That's all I gotta say. It needs an updating. But if you used to get on this, like it meant you like were somebody. 2 million views, poggers. Yeah, that's crazy for someone who like barely ever uploads. I'm pretty happy with that. So that's neat. I forgot why I brought. Oh yeah, to have a wiki page. Yeah, but even this is bizarre, honestly. Like having this online is like very weird. They said fact checking. What's that? But here's the thing: is there's like another website, famousbirthdays.com, which I make a lot of memes about, even though the people who work there are really nice, that have information about me I've never shared online. Or they did for a while. And like I confirmed it where I was like, yeah, that is right. But how the hell did they find that? It's really weird. And then I had a 30 question and answer interview. I did a Q&A with Wikitubia. But now this site like means very little. It's not that important. And it wasn't really important back in the day either, but it was just sort of like a badge of honor thing. These are all quotes from videos from like fucking 5 years ago. But I don't know. Like it's kind of neat that this is here, and it's also just kind of surreal and weird. Famousbirthdays.com. Oh, famous birthdays, yeah. I think the Wikitubia also has really young, small YouTubers, no offense to them, who just added themselves to look cooler back in the day. I mean, it was an open wiki back in the day. I think now they have like criteria, because I talked to like a staff member to do this. But I have literally never edited my own. I could go in, I could stop just bitching online. I could stop bitching online and just go and fix this myself. And I never have. I'd rather just bring it to people's attention and bitch about it. I'm going to try to fix some of it. Well, you don't have to do that. Again, this page is something I'd never check on. But if you do that, that's really nice. Yeah, but it's weird because, like, Misty is on here as an associate. Misty, Cronexia, and I have talked, like, a grand total of, like, 12 times in our lives. Like, not even a joke. Like, Ethan, I understand. Misty is an anime YouTuber who, like, we've engaged in, like, you know, like, in conversation, we played video games together. I did a couple videos with him back in the day, like Let's Play style stuff. But we're not like associates. It's not like someone I'm like, yeah, my good friends. Like Crank Gameplays and Misty Cronexia. Captain Sauce, I understand a little bit more because I was like in a little gaming group with him for a while, and we used to be extra close. He's a fantastic dude. I love Sauce a lot, but. We're not like super, super close or anything. It's not like we make a ton of videos together anymore. So, yeah. Fix the issue? No. Bitch about it? Yes. That's me. Just got home from work. Yo, J. Ray Green, I'm so sorry to let you know, but we're done exploring the internet. Guys, we're at 850 subs. What the fuck? That genuinely that's nuts. That's a lot. Thank you so, so much. My favorite, absolute favorite affiliate, YouTube CEO Susan. What a good friend. Oh boy, if only Susan was a friend of all of ours. Spangus Dangus is still on here. Yeah, exactly. Again, like Spangus Dangus, I don't think has been used as a meme more than like one time every like 4 months. Big number goes higher. That's way too much, guys. That is genuinely way too much. Thank you very, very much. 80 subs tonight. That's way too much. Hopefully people had fun during the stream. I didn't mean to become a reaction Andy. It was like a reading Andy stream where I was literally just going to read off Wikipedia stuff, but I got sidelined and like watched shit and whatever. It was a huge amount of fun for me personally because, like I said, these are like hyperfixation special interests of mine. I can rant, you guys know me, I can rant about whatever for however long, but like talk about like cryptids or like mythological creatures or like just deep sea creatures in general. Like I'm all about that shit. We're going to definitely do like a Greek mythology one on Wikipedia. We're going to do the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game again. We're going to do just a bunch of like stupid shit. So hopefully you guys had a good time. Hopefully it was a chill time, even watching me careen off into madness where I focused on myself for the last like 10 minutes of it, talking about my Wikitubia and how Disney almost recruited me to a now defunct multi-channel network. I mean, it's fun to see where ADHD tangents go. Yeah. Low quality submissions. Oh no, yeah. People get too eager to help out, Anna, and then as a result end up like hurting some creators in the long run. How often do you stream? I've been taking a lot of breaks recently, streaming probably only once every other day, every 3 days. Unfortunately, my cat passed away last month, and it was very, very devastating. We had the cat around for Plinko. Was around for 11 years, so a very big, important part of my life. But unfortunately, took a step back from work, just sort of getting back into it. And hopefully going to establish a more regular schedule. Normally, I stream every single day except for Sundays and Wednesdays, and occasionally I'll take like a Friday or Saturday off to do other work. But slowly getting back to that. That schedule. And I'm always going to say thank you to everyone for being patient and being understanding and just helping me through and everything. You guys have been incredible. Genuinely just the kindest, most supportive community during everything that we've been going through. But thank you so much. We're definitely getting to a point where like it feels a little bit more natural to start coming back to streams and videos and stuff like that. So thank you so much for being a part of that. If anyone who has been here through that whole process is here. I'm sure it's a lot of you. Thank you so much. You guys are seriously incredible. Always happy to see you around. Yo, Jenna, it's always so nice to have you here. Once he qualifies for a wiki page, Ethan can get unblocked, but it was just wild. Yeah, again, it's... I mean, Unis Honest was such like a big cultural, very unique like internet moment. Like it was like just at the forefront of like internet culture for a little bit. And like when it, especially when it was ending, like that was like a moment in internet culture. So hopefully he's able to get that at some point. It would be really cool. I mean, Ethan's definitely like getting to that level of like YouTube fame and internet fame where I think that it's in the cards for the future, him getting his own wiki. I know that he's gonna like call me and fucking freak out when it happens too. It's gonna be really cute. Yeah, speaking of the people petting Sig in the chat, Sig just like passed underneath my desk during that. First time, enjoyed it. Thank you, Tater. That really means a lot. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed the stream. But hopefully you guys had fun. Jenna, thanks for plugging the merch. If you don't know, we did release new merch recently. First time I released new merch in like years. Really sleek, cool streetwear designs. I really loved the way that the merch turned out, minus the misprinted batch that we're hopefully people are going to be getting the replacements of very soon. Just means you got a bonus shirt if you ordered the one that ended up having the misprint on it. People have been telling me it's like super soft. A lot of people have been tagging me over on Twitter in pictures of them wearing it. You guys are so awesome for that. Thank you so much. I'm blown away by just how much support the merch had, because it's like a completely talking about extraneous things that we don't need. The merch is so unnecessary to get. It is just like this extra thing. And it does directly support me in like a really big way, but like it's just an extra thing. Like some of the people who have gotten like giant hauls of merch are people who have like already been subs here in this stream or something. You've already done your part. You've already done way more than your part. And it's really nice. That's like, I was overwhelmed by the number of sales we had. And the fact that we're almost sold out now. And again, if you see something on the merch store that's sold out, or even if just your size is sold out in a design that you like, if you click the sign up button, it will allow you to get updates of when it's back in stock. But more importantly, it helps me out because it signals to Second City. They have like a running tally of how many people want that item back in stock. It basically speeds up the process to get like reprints out and stuff. So those of you who were like early to the merch, thank you so much. And those of you who are waiting for, you know, like your next paycheck or whatever it might be, and you weren't quick enough to like get the first wave of merch, thank you so much for doing that. You guys are really, really great. So yeah, hit that sign up button. Yeah, like a YouTuber. Make sure to ring that bell and hit that sign up button on the merch you want so the items come back in stock. Yeah, thank you so much. And again, if you guys had fun during the stream, came up with any sort of goofs, any sort of memes, make sure to drop them off on the subreddit. We do have a subreddit for r/BeaglyBubs. I check it after every single stream. You guys always leave some really funny jokes. Amazing, amazing humor in this community. Love you guys a lot for that. I don't know. You guys got to dethrone Steelers fan. Steelers fan has won like the meme of the night, like the past like fucking like 17 streams in a row. Like not even a joke. So someone's got to dethrone Steelers fan. We also got the Discord. So if you like the vibe over here and you want the party to keep going, please drop by the Discord. Become a member. I'm gonna go ahead and start stopping by there more often and reach out to my mods to make sure we can start planning more movie nights and game nights here in 2021. Really, really, really hoping to get that kind of stuff going again soon. So mods, I promise you I'll reach out soon. Again, just sort of getting my legs about me once more, but you guys have been more than amazing. If you guys like the community that's going on over on the Discord or just any aspect of our community, again, please, huge mod preach. Huge, huge, huge thanks to the mods for all that they do to support the community by guiding people in like activities. We have an awesome book club that Jenna guides, which is really cool over on the Discord, so please check that out. In keeping the community safe and comfy and cozy and just like just being awesome people, like keeping everyone feeling like comfortable. Like you guys are awesome for that. Seriously, like the best in the world. So been meaning to interact in the Discord, but I'm so shy. It's all good, Tiramisu. You'll speak up whenever you want to, and if it's never, that's okay too. I'm sure that just enjoying the vibe over there is fine also. We're reading a great book. That's awesome to hear. I'm really happy to hear that. But yeah, check all that stuff out. You guys are amazing. Obviously, you can always follow me on my socials if you want to interact. Twitter is where I'm the most active. I'm going to be probably putting up a vlog sometime tomorrow on my main YouTube channel. And I promise to try to get back to more...
Lesbian?
What the hell? More VODs on the VOD channel soon. I know I dropped off on those, but it's just been... I'm just like doing my best to like get back into a regular routine, guys. It's been really hard. But thank you, good God, Shiny. Why? Seriously, why so much? That's a massive amount that's absolutely unnecessary at all. Thank you for the 10 gifted here at the end of the stream. Liv Orion, Infinite Corgi, KK Gaming, Sophia EA, Pamela P24, Witch Assassin, Gone Off Slime, Combative Pigeon, Hey, it's Bubs, and Megmile. If any of you are in the chat, say thank you to Shiny Umbreon right now in the chat. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sub badges. Thank you to every single one of you for being a part of the community and supporting what I do. Shiny, you've done so much. Thank you for wanting to see me continue to succeed and do this as like a full-time thing. It's really nice of you, but absolutely way too much, as you can see on the screen. Like, you guys did more than plenty. More than enough. Thank you very, very much. Just realized I've been sub here for almost 2 months. Literally never even looked at your YouTube. To be fair, I haven't posted a YouTube video in 2 months. So you're fine in that. That's okay. And here's the thing is, my YouTube content is very different than my Twitch content. So it's not going to be for everyone. If people enjoy YouTube more than they like Twitch, that's fine. If they like Twitch more than YouTube, that's fine. I don't expect people to support me across the board. The fact that there's some of you who do is just honestly mind-bending. Like, it's just crazy to me. And unbelievably appreciated, but also not a requirement to feel like you belong in this community. You guys are awesome. But I promise you I'll be getting back to YouTube videos sometime soon. Actually got 2 sponsored videos lined up. 2 gaming studios sponsored me recently. It's nice because I took so much time off of streaming, and I talked about that, like having the freedom to do that, and it's a large part due to this community. You guys are really amazing. Being able to take like a full month off my job was like insane. But I got 2 sponsored gigs that definitely, like, they offered so much money, I could not say no to them, basically, and they are games that I already had my eye on in some way, so that's awesome. And they were like, hey, by the way, will you take money to play this game? And I was like, yeah, I was going to play it anyway, but thank you. So that's cool. That's going to be up on the channel soon. The more people who support those videos, obviously, the more likely the sponsors are going to want to work with me again and stuff. So hopefully with me coming back to YouTube, people won't have forgotten about me and people will want to start supporting the videos and stuff again. But probably just doing like a simple vlog for tomorrow's video. Like Monday's video is going to be a simple vlog. We're going to try to keep up the streaming in the meantime whenever I feel up to it. And more fun stuff like this. This was just goofy. This was sort of like weird. You know, this was like a weird, non-typical stream. But it was really fun. Gonna start playing some like video games again as well. You look like Kenma from Haikyuu. You are only the 9 millionth person to tell me that. And as a result of people like you, I've started watching Haikyuu. I'm only 4 episodes deep, guys. But I'm focusing on watching more of Haikyuu so that I know more about Kenma. And then at some point, I'm going to do a Kenma cosplay beyond just sitting on stream. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Guys, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you for all the follows, the bits, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs. Holy goddamn on a stick. Like, why did you do this much? This was way too much. This is way, way, way too much. Thank you so, so much for all that you did tonight. Thank you for the donations. Just keeping me company, like, where, again, I just wanted to... I geek out about this shit off camera. I was like, I might as well, like, geek out about this shit on stream. So, like, this is... If you were bored by me hyperfixating about, like, cryptids and other shit, and, like, I'm sorry. This is, like, my special interest. This was a stream for me. But you guys somehow made it, like, really about me, and that means a lot. So thank you so much for the support. But thank you guys very, very much. I hope that you all had fun chatting. We're going to be doing more, like, goofy shit, I promise you, very soon. Thank you to every single one of you who just lurked. Again, you're sharing your time. Don't feel bad about not chatting. You shared your time. That's a very valuable resource. Thank you very, very much for being here for that. But I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you so very much. I really, really do. Finger hearts as usual. I personally like the Glob Glow Gabga laugh. Of course you did laugh. Of course you did. But yeah, we're going to end the stream here. So I'll hopefully see all of you in the next one. And whenever that is, hopefully soon. But thanks for keeping me company, guys. You're the best in the world. Love every single one of you so very much. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.